Hello, welcome. How are you all doing, folks? Great to see you all. We're spiking like crazy. What's going on? There we are.
Well, it's you spiking, not me.
No, well, we're all hooked together on the same board in the end, aren't we? We're couples. This is sharing and all that
this
stuff.
This is a couple show. This is marriage counseling.
Yeah. Indeed. Great to see you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. First off the bat, I should say. Big thank you to Nomad Unbroken for the live. You rock, my friend. You are the man times a trillion and then some. So I hope you're doing fantastic. Grant McIntosh, great to see you. You're doing fantastic. Wendell Live is in the house. Ethan W. Youngfish, hello. Bubbles Pleasant. We got Cajun Roots Reseller. Josie's Place. Flippin' Frozen. Jenny O'Brien is in the house. John Spizzo. All kinds of great channels, and I'm just touching the surface here. It's great to have you all. Folks, hit the like button too to tell friends. So far, it's telling me that I don't have enough bandwidth to push, even though we're almost at 10,000K. Our chat has been disconnected 7 times, and the numbers just keep going down as it goes up. What is going on? I don't know. It gets more bizarre by the day. Probably a mix of everything. So if you guys can help us push through, that'd be awesome. Bunch of push crap, by the way. Well, that just scared the hell out of my cat. I'm so sorry about that.
It's a scaredy cat.
Oh God. My deepest apologies, bunch of bushcraft for that joke. But that's oh my God, Craft Beer Pours in the house. How are you guys?
Mama, who is it? Is it the sexy mama or is it Brandon? Oh my.
Oh, Brandon's a sexy beast too.
Yeah, yes, they both are. My goodness, a sexy couple. Hello, good to see you. Craft Beer Pours here.
Great to see you guys, folks. Known them forever and a day. Talking about amazing couples. There they are right there. Hope you're doing fantastic. Exploring Stranger Things UK, by the way. How are you doing? Great to see you. Simply Dana. Travel Odyssey's in the house. Missing some here, I know. I'm going to give you guys all a big rock star welcome. Just saying. Like Phantom Flight 101, Herman is in the house. What's going on, Herman? Life is TV. That's right. How are you? Great to see you. Great News TV. Well, welcome.
Good to see everyone here. And yes, it is Sunday evening here in Montreal, Canada. Maybe it's already Monday morning wherever you are. Hello, good evening, good afternoon, good morning. No matter where you're saying hi from, say hi in the chat. Today we're going to be spinning the wheel for your channel review. Free tips for your YouTube growth and exposure of your channel on the board here, on the screen here, featuring you and of course you in the chat. Lots of fun today. I hope you're as excited as we are because we haven't been live for 2 days. On Friday we dropped a video. That doesn't happen too often.
Yeah, Brandon, by the way, I'm assuming it's Brandon. If you want to check that one out, I think you'll enjoy it. I think you'll get a kick out of it. It's called He Went There. Yeah, I think you will like that. You'll know the cast, let's just say, in it.
That's right. And yesterday we didn't go live at all, so it feels like forever. As always, YouTube feels like dog years here. Every day feels like months and months and months. So yes, definitely super excited to see you in the chat. I was super excited to get ready today and go live, and I hope you are as excited to see us or maybe each other in the chat as well. And Cody Kills, good to see you there as well. Don't be sorry, life always comes first, and we're just happy to see you when you can come in and say hi. And who is tuning in from Monday? TL Travel is asking. So if you are from somewhere down under, across the ocean on the far side, let us know. Say hi, hello, and good morning to you. KP locked and loaded here. Hello, hello. Brina with a twist. Hello. Bubble Pleasant here as well. Now it's dark. Simply Dana. John Spizzo flying in. Hello, how are you doing here? Good to see you guys. If I can prompt you to hit that like button and share it out. Sharing out, it's free, doesn't cost you a thing, but we all benefit from it. The more channels in the chat, the more eyes on you. That's right. And you can do it from our community post just by sharing our community post on your community page.
Exactly, folks. And it does help us out a lot because Trish Kundo said she lost 2 subscribers last week. Here is our view for the last 60 days, folks. I kid you not, the last 2 months to the day. There you are, folks. Gained 637, lost 600. I've never seen this one till now. Literally, we broke even on the last
Yeah, we broke even. There's lots of that going on across the board, guys, and I see you all on on Twitter, on Discord, and everywhere else, and lots of other YouTubers talking about as well. I don't know, YouTube is broken or not, but something's definitely going on. Lodge is here, joining us from Saskatchewan, traveling.
That's right, out and about all over Canada. How are you doing out there? Hope you're staying safe and looks like you're having a fantastic time.
Yeah, we used to live in Saskatchewan for a whole 2 years.
Yep.
Beautiful to visit, not to live in.
Laz was actually our selfie of the day today. That's who was up in the intro credits. So
there you go, guys. There you go. Cheeto Head, yes, I can see. And speaking about selfies, guys, we're trying to revive our, old tradition here. Everything is old if it's more than a year old here on YouTube. And sharing your and our selfies here on Twitter with the hashtag Blue Orange Group. That's our tradition from almost when we started our live stream. We decided to revive it. So if you can you want to join in the fun, share your selfie on Twitter with the hashtag Blue Orange Group, and you might just get featured on our live stream right there. Hashtag Blue Orange Group, and you never know, your face might be up there on the screen, just like the ones that you see right now. So happy to see everybody that already is doing that. BC Lodge is saying, my goodness, you're flying.
Wow, are you seeing anything? You're flying by. I thought I'd go fast through all these things. Hats off to you.
Yeah, well, my goodness. Yes, I literally thought that we were flying through all of that. I've been yoing between 550 and 558. Pixel P is saying for 2 weeks and stopped looking. Yes, it's been happening with everybody, guys, and that's why numbers is not the most important thing, although we do understand, and we all are humans, we get upset.
They're not unimportant. You need to grow, but there's times where it's just out of your hands. You just have to sit it out the best you can and try and stay afloat through it, and hopefully better days ahead. That's all we can do. So, but we're in the same boat as you guys, so crap, my dad makes me watch Feeling Crispy today. Thought I'd stop by to say, oh, well, that's an awesome surprise. Great to see you. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. YouTube has been surprisingly nice to me. Got to 111s.
That is great, Cheeto Head. Great to hear that. In this weird times everywhere. Thank you so much for those of you that are already sharing our link and our Twitter post out as well. I see. Thank you so much. Computer Check, JLA member is sharing out as well. Do appreciate it. Thank you so much, guys. And yes, that Charmy B, I seen your post on our Facebook group as well for members, and that yo-yoing is so common lately everywhere.
And just as a side note, and this falls under because there was somebody made a comment about our thing the other day that, well, you're just losing because people aren't subscribing to you, blah, blah, blah. Of course, some people are going to unsubscribe. There's no way around that. I don't care who you are. Some people get tired of you, get mad at you, whatever. It takes a lot of energy, but not on those numbers. And it's not just us. I was going to bring up the other part, but right now, for instance, I'm even bringing up the CPN that night. Everybody is feeling the pinch. Everybody. There is a thread from a bunch of YouTubers, some really big YouTubers.
Oh, yeah. Some of them have a couple millions in their subscriber counts, and look at that. Most of their CPMs are going down, and not only CPMs, but views as well, guys. Crazy, crazy. 20-30% on average, and and that's all across the board from all different types and categories. Hank Green started this thread a while ago, and all the YouTubers are chiming in as well. So that's just so you don't feel alone.
There was no pre-show music? Okay. I thought there was.
All right. I guess I didn't do something. There was a jingle that Wendell shared with us on the email, and maybe he was thinking that we could include it.
No.
You know, I'm so sorry. That's on my behalf.
Next time we go live, so we can really incorporate, I guess, at the beginning. I don't know, or do it now. Whatever.
I'm cut my throat. I do apologize. Yeah, that's on my part here. I didn't share it with Andrew. Very secretive here, you know.
Yeah, I had no idea. I can't. At least I can't get blamed into it. So that's one good thing.
No, you can't get blamed because
that's not
there's
often
nothing
that happens
on your side whatsoever. So there you go. But that's okay, guys. We're gonna get on top of those things in the moment. And well, hello to everybody that is here. Jelly Duck was saying something about the Himalayan cows. Not sure what that was all about. And Johnny Pockney, hello. How are you? Good to see you. Could this be because there are less humans at YouTube to do the thing? Yeah, there's lots of things that are playing into that.
And we're in the middle of it's the same as like the city here, like in Montreal, for instance. We have huge construction. Nobody's seen this coming, and all of a sudden it gets stopped dead in its tracks. It's the same with their work, like major server works. We're probably all in the midst, and that all got postponed and held. Don't forget about the CPM too. I mean, the dollar value's gone down on a lot of them as well, for the simple reason advertisers aren't paying as much to advertise in a lot of sectors right now because they've had loss in sales. So there's loss in sales. That's not going to exactly boost their advertising. So it will even out. It always does. So I'm watching the live stream in the bathroom. I knew you wanted to get that one in there, Cheeto. I'm sorry I couldn't laugh at it the first time because I've seen it. I think it's the third time you posted. So yes, I'm going to read it for you. So I'm watching the live stream in the bathroom. Is this the only acceptable wang hanging out around here? Yes, it is, exactly. Which was on my last blow up video a couple weeks ago. So yes, it is. You nailed it. Jelly Duck 100, that was a joke, LOL. Yes. Oh my God, miscellaneous magnets, doing great. How are you doing? Great to see. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. Please add a like for Pusa Studios if you haven't already. Thank you so much, SoCal. I believe tonight I'm going to put some money onto it. This one here is on the bot cam because there's just no way we can get any number in here. As soon as you guys start coming in more, the number starts going down. It's been doing that since the beginning. So tonight I'm rolling dice on lucky number, whatever it is down below, bot cam. It's just a ceiling we can't seem to cross, but we'll get through there. The more you tell your friends, folks, the more people coming in, DM them, all that stuff, they can't hold it down forever. So great to see you all. We're going to get going in just a minute and get some people up on the board here, but it's fantastic to see you all. Hope you guys have been having a great weekend. Had a great weekend, I should say. Summer already into the weekday already. Our great friends down under Awesome Heat 25, it's been ages. Holy God, it has been. How are you doing? Welcome. Split Screen Gaming as well. Welcome. We got Pumpkin. I got to say hi to everybody here. I'm missing too many great folks. Let's put up that echo a little bit. There we go. Alrighty, folks, let's give our rock star welcome to all these amazing people in here. Let's start off by welcoming all of our members. You can tell them they're the ones with the badges in front of their name. My God, the list is just collapsed. Okay, I'll call it what's here. That's all I can do. I want to welcome Wendell Live Music Videos to the house. TL Travel is in the house. Simply Dana is in the house. Pixelpia Lifelong Learning is in the house. We got Cajun Roots Reseller in the house. Journey with Davo Jack is in the house. Josie's Place is in the house. Johnny Pockney is in the house. Jenny O'Brien, the lady keeps in the line, is in the house. Jelly Duck 100, hailing from Kuwait, is in the house. We have Flippin' Frozen in the house, folks. It's great to have you all. Hope you're doing fantastic. Like, the list, guys, is just going weird. Everything is going weird right now. But I'll try my best. Here we got White Welly Magnet Fishing, Split Screen Gaming League, SoCal, okay. We have Sean the Great Gamer, Pumpkin Queen. Now It's Dark is in the. We have Miscellaneous Magnets, Life with Nicole Marie. We have Laura Bruno, Lodge DIY is in the. Joker 1964. We have Jen and Mark, Fun and Fancy Free. David Outdoors 74. Crap My Dad Makes Me Watch. Cody Kills 145. Cinnaboy, Cheeto Head, Bubbles Pleasant. Great to have you all in here, folks. And like I say, I don't know what's going on. If there's some missed, please say hi. The list just literally went like a Venetian blind up, so I tried to grab the ones that I could. If I missed you, please say hello. It's great to have you in here. We do appreciate seeing you all. And yes, if you guys can hit the hell out of that like button, all that stuff. Now, I said hello to our members first. As you see, we got some great folks in here with badges in front of their names. We're getting up around 150, folks. If you're not a member yet, we would love to have you aboard so we do not need to bother with the crazy YouTube stuff like the bot camp and the algorithm and all those things. That's right, folks. Let me tell you all about it. There's the link right there. If you want to head on over and check it out, you can click the link, click the super chat button and select join, or you can come on over to our homepage and click the join button here. And for $4.99 Canadian US, you get badges in front of your name, custom emojis, access to a private Facebook group for members only, and of course, Tech Talk Tuesday is no more. It is now a show every night, Tuesday, 8 p.m. the same time, called Q&A with K&A, where we all do everything YouTube, and it's amazing, folks, because we don't have to worry about any of that stuff we talked about a while ago, and there's no telling everybody to hit the like button and stuff. We just get in and get talking YouTube. So if you've been in YouTube just for a couple of weeks now, or a couple of years, it's a really good hangout without all the distractions that come from this platform. And as well, we have a Wrenched Up Plus category, which has all that, plus with more stuff coming in the very near future. To all of our members, thank you so much for your support. And we thank 2 members each week by having a draw, and that will be this Tuesday. This week's winner from the Wrenched Up category is Good Bites. A big congratulations to Good Bites. Selected as our member of the week. We shout out all the week long, plus keep on our homepage right here. And our Wrenched Up Plus category, well, that's Sunny J Shores Travel Adventure, folks. So if you do not have these 2 channels, check them out. 2 of our members, very proud to have them, as well as all of our members. And if you haven't considered it yet, as we always say, for the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last the whole month long. So hope you guys can check it out. Who's Your Back Outdoors is in the house. How are you doing? Good to see you. Good to see you.
Good to see everyone. Easy Fam joining us as well here. Black Diamond Address, hello and welcome here as well. Darren's Travels, Trisha Kondo joining us. LMR Collins, 1966, good evening. And yes, Pixelpia is all ready for the spin.
You're going to do fantastic. You're going to take YouTube by storm.
Now, I want to shout out Tonya and Ant, who, by the way, became our members. I just noticed today. So, guys, welcome, Tonya and Ant. I want to welcome you to our Pusher Pack and say that you just got wrenched up.
I swear to God.
Congratulations to you, Tonya and Ant. Thank you so much for choosing us, and we hope that you get all the value.
I was trying to get ready for you, but exactly when she gets talking, she does this thing where she closes her eyes and gazes and doesn't watch what her co-host is trying to do.
I only can drag the one sentence for so long. I can talk about other
Well,
things.
YouTube took the 3 dots away, so I'm working with what I have to work with.
Okay, well, I'll still
as you say,
talk about
Pusa. So there you go. Big shout out to you. Thank you so very much. It is great to have you aboard. Shine Weather, welcome. How are you doing? As well as XOXO AIM. Hope you're doing fantastic. And once again, a big thanks to Tonya and Ann, who got
wrenched up.
There you go. Thank you very much. We do appreciate your support. We're honored. And speaking of memberships, there's the lady who became the 100th member, who she wears with pride, and we wear her with pride to have her because she shed with a super sticker super chat.
If you're new here, you're gonna cover your ears because it's time for super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat, super sticker super chat. My goodness, I am out of order there.
Out of practice.
I'm gonna try it again. Thank you so much for the super sticker super chat because she shed. Thank you. Life Nicola, Marie, hello and welcome here as well, and thank you for all the welcome emojis there for our new member of the pack. Do appreciate that. Thank you.
Awesome. He's watching wrestling right now. There you go. How's it going? God, I haven't watched that in age. My father was so addicted to it, he drove me crazy that I couldn't watch it. Then I watched a little bit, then he got back into it and drove me crazy again. So I love my father, but he has to learn that it's not real life. He really has to. Well, it doesn't help that they brought in all the girls too into wrestling. I think that helped get their attention back in any of the wayward sons of it all. So I'm not being pessimistic, but I foresee someone arriving with. All right, Cheeto. Okay. I'm glad you enjoyed it. Thank you very much.
Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. There you go. That was much better. Pixel P Lifelong Learning. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Do appreciate. Thank you so much. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. We have a beach from Now It's Dark, and I'm sure because she said is gonna enjoy that one, but she has another one. Super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat. Do love it, guys, and thank you so much for giving me a chance to practice this a little bit more. 2 days off, and I'm out of practice already, guys. Thank you so much for doing this. Thank you.
Oh, Big Sophia, you don't need to balance everything. Lord God Almighty, you're too kind. You're too kind. Thank you very much. You are so crazy. You are so crazy. Thank you to all of you guys for the support. We really, really do appreciate it. You guys rock, and then some. And all the great comments underneath about our video about Xenia and how they were really, really kind. You guys are absolutely awesome. Let's see where we're at here. And Life with Nicole Marie says, my husband is watching wrestling too. There you go. It is a hot ticket tonight. But I'm glad some of you are here watching us or watching both at the same time. Either or, we do appreciate it. I'm surprised Next is doing an house pay-per-view right now. Oh.
Okay, well, there you go. Gotta get that buck. Well, guys, good to see everyone here, but if you can click that like button and share it out, I really do appreciate it, and so does Andrew here as well. Old School Chef is here. Good to see you. What's cooking in your house today? Welcome back here.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Folks, like I say, our number is something desperately wrong. There's just no way we can pass 40, and we usually know what that means. So I'm going to ask all the members to flash the old bot cam emoji with me in solidarity, folks. But we're still going to have fun here tonight. No worries about that whatsoever. But yes, I think it's almost conclusive tonight. All signs are pointing to that.
Now, and guys, if you didn't share your selfie yet, you can always do that. Big selfie, that's exaggeration. Thank you so much. Thank you guys so much for sharing it out and for your selfies already. I see Pixelpia with her selfie too, guys. There and Elena there as well. As always, guys, sporting the selfies. Jackie, as always. Jackie even posted without us prompting it, so
yes.
Do appreciate. Skies took my drone. Good to see you here.
Hey.
Hello. And KP locked and loaded. Thank you so much. And there you go. All of those push a bot emojis right there. Old School Chef, some burgers on the barbecue. Sounds fantastic. Yesterday I did something like jambalaya kind of thing. Mm-hmm. And a huge thank you to Southern Farm Kitchen. She gave me suggestions on what kind of spices I should add. So really a huge thank you for the flavor palette yesterday to Southern Farm and Kitchen.
It was really good.
Yes, it was really, really good. Guys, we are gonna play the game just in a moment, so don't go anywhere, don't move a muscle, as we always say here, guys. As long as you get your favorite drink, coffee, tea, whatever your favorite drink of the day here is, get comfortable, and I hope you are ready to play. And before you do that, click the like button, and if you're new here, please subscribe. And share it out. It definitely helps a lot and helps all of us here. Thank you so much, KP Locked and Loaded. Thank you so much. Missed you too because she should. Thank you so much. Phantom Flight, how are you doing? Cody Kills, good to see you here as well, guys. Today got to see some of the videos from the members as well. It was super interesting. Mostly travel videos today was on my radar, and really enjoyed that. Even in these times, I think virtual travel is something we're a little bit missing, all of us. KB Locked and Loaded said, this is my first time playing the game. Well, that is awesome. That is awesome. Yeah, I remember you were in the Push before, so that is great. And Brilliant Irene is here. Hello, how are you doing? Welcome back. Remember you being here before, so welcome back. And Flippin' Frozen just tweeted it out, so thank you so much. And if you can follow Flippin' Frozen example, we do appreciate that as well. Thank you. Now, if you are new here and you don't know how to play, all the rules are down below in the description. Check that out, but I will definitely let you know how to play just in a moment.
Well, I think it's about that time. I think we've gone long enough. Like I say, folks, we can't control what's happening to our channel on that part, but we can control how much fun we have on here. And it'd be great to show you guys off to some people, take a look at your channel and all that good stuff. So I think we've pretty much covered all of our bases. Once again, though, if you haven't checked out the memberships, tomorrow night, folks. No, sorry, tomorrow night's Monday night. Tuesday night is our next Q&A with K&A. Everything YouTube, folks. Everything YouTube. So if you're not a member yet, hope you can check it out. Click that join button. For the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last the whole month long, including the shoutouts, badges in front of the name, custom emojis, private Facebook group for members, and that show, which I think, if I may say so, is the crowning jewel in all of the membership package we have. So
that's right, guys. I'm so excited and I can't wait for that tomorrow. Ian Boucher is here.
Hello.
Hello. My goodness. How are you?
My God, it's been forever. Ian, what is going on, my friend? Ian and I went to high school together. We went to college together. We were neighbors back in the day. All that good stuff. How are you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you.
Didn't Ian just return back from a trip? I think so. I think so.
She does the worst segues. Oh, I love her with all my heart.
Nighthawk Warrior, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Just BE is here as well, thank you. And Arian's Travels here as well. And Jen Ray, yes, you can join, of course you can.
Definitely. Pusa bot, there you go, folks. Trisha is sporting it, and then some. Do appreciate it. Virtual dinner party, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Digger Evans says, really splendid. There you go. Back from the Philippines.
That's what I thought. Yeah, him and his sweetheart were traveling there.
That is awesome.
Visiting the fam.
What an amazing trip, though. What an amazing adventure.
I know more than Andrew does. I always
I didn't know. You told me later on. I did go check, but she sees that stuff way before I do. So
that's true.
Yeah.
I'm his secretary. I just deliver information.
Well, that's kind of how our Facebook started. That's how that Xenia's on mine, because most of our friends in Latvia at the time were on another program. I was working all the time. My mother was always like, well, I sent you pictures. I don't see pictures of the kids, blah, 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 blah. So I'm like, well, here, Xenia, you just take it over it, and I'll smile politely.
Yeah, and then I got to know people even before I actually met them in real life. So that was pretty fun. And I knew everything about them.
Yeah, it was a good icebreaker.
Yeah.
I love that new patio set that you had out the other week. It was beautiful. Nice to meet you. My name is Xenia.
That's right. And we have Alex Gomi. Hello,
hey.
How are you? Good to see you here as well, guys. I think it's time. Time.
Yes, that's right. I like that. Simply Dana, Pusha bot, go away bots. Now that I can stand behind. I love it. Dark Real Action, how are you? Welcome. Great to see you. Alrighty, folks, I think it's time to get this show on the road. It is time to get some people up on the board. Xenia's going to tell you how to play, folks, and we're going to jump right into it. So tell them how to do it, hon.
That's right. Well, these are Wheels of Shoutout rules. And before that, I want to say hi to Dark Real Actions. Hello.
Let's bring down the light a little bit.
Play game for a chance to be shouted out. Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time. Will you stop playing with that?
Tanning salon.
Scrapping Irish. Good to see you.
Scrapping Irish.
You're right on time,
bud. Great to see you. It's a late night for you, bud.
Now, play game for a chance to be shouted out. Andrew will call out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. There's only 1 entry per person, and please no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. We only count the first one anyway, so please don't repeat your entries. All the rules are down below in the description, and if you're new here, check the first time out out so you know how to play. There's many more to come. Let's play. Let's have some fun.
Alrighty, folks, let's do it. Let's crank out that echo. Let's get somebody up on the board, shall we? Here we go, folks. Let's do it. It's time to play. Oh, there we go. There we go. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out just you ready for this? Alrighty. Let's go, folks. That's right. Great to see you all in here. Hope you're ready to have some fun. And you need a couple of letters to work with, so let's get you set up. First two letters to get up on the board tonight. I-B, Ian Boucher. I-B, Ian Boucher. I-B, Ian Boucher. Pardon me. Ian Boucher. Known each other forever and a day.
And we're going to see who is the winner on this first round.
That's right. Just waiting for them to come in. I'm watching football. Mastery HD, welcome. My God, there's a lot of legs. Nomad Unbroken took the leaders back. There we go. Is it going to help? We're going to watch this thing. Big shout out to Nomad Unbroken once again for rating us. We got number
5.
Number 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Virtual dinner party.
Virtual dinner party is the first one up. There we go. First one always takes a little bit extra because I forget to set up in advance because there is no more 3 dots to go to channels, which I missed drastically for this purpose. There we are.
Virtual dinner party is a fantastic channel. It's a real pleasure for your eyes and your taste buds. So stick around. Let's check this channel out. Virtual dinner party, congratulations to you. Congratulations. Just recently got over 1K, I think last week. So congratulations to that as well. And a channel is from Canada, so proudly Canadian here.
That's right. There you go. Relaxation TV, how are you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Good to see you here. Good to see you. And the guys don't go anywhere. We're going to spin the wheel in a little while again.
That's right, folks. I'm going to bring that down for a second. Sorry, I'm having a little bit of an issue here. Okay. I can
Relaxation TV, you know not to post the numbers, please, unless you're 20 or less away from your rounded 1,000 or thousands in general.
Alrighty, so let's start off with the big parts right here. Marketing is great. Love the shots onto it. I like the way you do your thumbnails. I think it's really cool. You get it out there in front. Got your live there. I like the way it's divided between you at the kitchen and the meal of the day you're preparing. This is fantastic. If I don't think there's really anything. You can maybe make yourself a little bit, every time you make yourself a little bit bigger, it's just easier for the algorithm to see you. But I don't know. I think it's pretty good myself.
From the branding point of view, definitely. It definitely is recognizable. It's very cohesive. I know right away when it comes into suggested that it's virtual dinner party.
Yeah.
It serves the purpose. I love it. I really do.
What the first thing is, and you've heard me go on and on about this, but I got to say right off the bat, and it's going to be a big thing for your channel, is getting the descriptive sentences in to your playlists. And it's going to make a world of difference. I know a lot have heard me saying that time and time again, but the reason why they are extremely important for the layout visually, it's going to give you more of that glossy book layout stream to it. But it's going to help so much with discoverability in YouTube because you're basically treating your titles for your playlist and your descriptions just like actual videos, and that adds a ton of discoverability. And once again, I would get rid of past live streams. I would get rid of uploads. Only keep your own, because those ones you can't change the title or add your own descriptions to them. These are fantastic. And once you do that, it's going to thicken them up. The layout is going to make that continuity between them. And remember, folks, do it for all playlists, not just the ones being featured. Because even though they're not being featured, that part adds the visual aspect to it. But the discoverability is across the board for them. So everyone in your playlist should have the same descriptions into it. Well done, well laid out, well thought out, with great search terms in them. Not search words, search terms. and of course this the title as well. Also, I don't know how far ahead you are on playlists. The other thing I would recommend, as I always do, as I said, get rid of your uploads, but instead make a brand new playlist and call it your channel, spelt the same way you spell it, Virtual Dinner Party, space uploads the same way YouTube spells it, capital S, capital U, small s. Once again, add a description to it, and then you're going to go into the settings, and you're going to actually command it to go and find something common. Hopefully, for instance, your channel name is a common tag in all your videos. You can select tag and say your channel name, and it's going to find all your videos and add them automatically. It works just like a real playlist, except you get the discoverability of having your channel name in and the description, which really helps for watch time a lot. Not just with us, but many channels have tried it. Even Ian from Stillwater Nation said he got around 10-15%, and that's really good because he's a live streaming channel just like us, which doesn't get a lot of rewatch time. So ones that did it with video, some of them have gotten 30-40%. So scrapping together. I haven't been here for some time. Well, it's great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. And Scratching Bo on the go. I meant to say hi a while ago. Hope you're doing fantastic.
I have a couple more things to add, if I may, to the channel here. One of the things in the description of About section, I would change up the sequence of how you have written your About section. It's greatly written. Just usually the call to action would be at the end of your description and not at the beginning part of it. So what your channel is about would be after the first paragraph, and only then at the very end you would put your schedule and call to action for subscribe, just because you want to have those keywords as close to the top of the About section as possible. So I would change the sequence right there. Definitely. And another thing with your community posts, I know you have just recently got them as you have crossed 1K. A little suggestion to you not to share too often direct links to your videos or live streams. Those seem to get the least reaction and the least interaction. That means that YouTube is not showing them as much. So I would really suggest to use a link and then a picture, a GIF, or anything else, and very rarely post just the link that directly goes to your video, because you want to have interaction on the community page as well. There is no official thought or word about how it plays against our channels, but it seems that it does, though, because you can see some of the analytics in the back end as well. So I would suggest posting a picture, maybe a great picture of some good tasty food, and then a link in the description of that picture and a community post, and you'll get much more interaction because there's going to be much more impressions on that community post. So that's from me there.
Remember one thing, your About section, your tags, your description of your videos, they all kind of work on a hierarchy. Everything is important, though. It's not like nothing is unimportant. It just means some are more important than others. So you always want your top one to be straight ahead, about 2 lines. It's basically like a mission statement. My channel is this. Straight out, so the algorithm has no problems understanding what it's about and how to recommend it to people looking for what you do. Then go down more into detail and more. That's why you have your call to action and stuff lower at the bottom. Like, you ever go on to some and they're like, subscribe to my channel, I want to get 1,000 subscribers, and my PayPal link is. Okay, so basically your channel in the algorithm's eyes is about subscribing and PayPal. You know, that's where people realize sometimes they're shooting themselves in the foot. You did not go anywhere near that, but you get what I'm talking about. That's why it's important to put all those things down below. So, and social media as well. Social media as well. If you have it, great, add it. If you don't, try to get some up there. It's a great way for people to stay connected with you, especially the way YouTube has been lately. It is worth its weight in gold. Jonathan Roseberry, my God, he had to get her going. Here we go.
Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat, Super Sticker, Super Chat. Jonathan Roseberry with those speeches. Thank you so much for the beach emoji. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Jonathan. As we always say, for pulling the blanket off the budget cage with my wife. And E-Man, how are you doing? Great to see you. I hope you're doing fantastic. Laura Bruno as well. I hope you're doing great. And Nighthawk, you didn't miss a thing. It's just great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. As long as you get to check out this fantastic channel, by the way, Virtual Dinner Party. Absolutely fantastic.
Definitely. I would suggest to, if you're not yet connected onto Instagram, and definitely something that is more visual, food. Everybody likes food, pictures, stories, and all of that. More interaction on there. Twitter is really great to keep up with all the news and other creators as well. But for actual promotion of your content, I think Instagram would be a good solution there.
And guys, if you're enjoying these reviews and you want to go deeper dive into questions and stuff like that, make sure to check out our memberships. Tuesday night is our next installment of Q&A with K&A, where we just take you guys' questions. It used to be called Tech Talk Tuesday here. That's no more. But it's really great place to do it, folks. There's no distractions, no nothing, no hit the like button, no bug cam, no none of the bad. Just right down to the meat and bones of YouTube with a lot of great YouTubers. So
Slick Nico Twins, welcome back.
Welcome
back. I remember a raid from them some
Yes.
while ago. Well, thank you so much for coming back. Good to see you. Hope you're well.
Hope you're doing fantastic.
Have anyone added a TikTok link to social media? You should if you're active there for sure. We have 2 forgotten videos there, and we are not active. Although we probably should. So if you want to get into TikTok, you definitely should. Apparently, the kids till 18 years old for now, are spending just 4 hours less a day watching a TikTok than they are watching YouTube.
Yeah.
So it's almost getting more popular than YouTube for kids. But creator side, there's more older creators now taking it over, the same as they did with YouTube. The baby
Facebook.
boomers are taking over social media.
Facebook, then to YouTube, and now TikTok. We're just plaguing it. You're not in that category. I am, but you're not.
Well, you what?
Sweetie
You're
Todd.
in the baby boomer category.
Sweetie
What's
Todd, how
wrong
are you?
with
Great to see you in the Dark Order. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. Cajun Roots Reseller, thank you for the Tuesday show. It is really great, and I enjoy the knowledge share. Well, thank you so much, and enjoyed having you so much.
Thank you.
You're wrong. I'm glad you had a great time. Thank you for saying that. Got my first dislike on one of my videos. Woohoo!
Welcome to being official YouTuber.
Yep, exactly.
Got any comment? Hello, good to see you here as well. And thank you so much for sharing, Nico Twins. Do appreciate that. Thank you so much, guys.
Iron Dog 63. My God, it's been a while. How are you doing, Iron Dog? What's going on? What's shaking? Michigan, right? Michigan, if I remember right. I have a horrible memory, but I got Michigan stuck in my head. Hope you're doing well.
Tornado Gaming here as well. Exploration Laura Lion here. Good to see everybody here, guys. We're going to spin that wheel again, so don't go anywhere.
I'm ready to go if you are.
Yes, let's do it. Let's do it. Are you ready?
Alrighty, folks. Xenia's going to tell you to play, and we're going to get another channel up here. I hope it's you. Crossing my fingers. Would love to show everybody what you got going on. So pay attention. She's going to tell you how to make it happen.
Yes. Play a game for a chance to be shouted out. Andrew here is going to be telling you 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. Let me show everything with the sign language right here. Okay, guys, let's do it. Let's spin the wheel. The rules down below description. Let's just do it.
Tornado
Let's spin
Gaming, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And I was right. Michigan lower. There you go. I was surprised. I usually get those things wrong. So there you go. Thank you very much. Hope you're doing well, Iron Dog. You're just in time. Let's see if we can get you up on the wheel. Echo time, folks. Wheel time. I hope you're ready. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. And the numbers go down when we go to spin the wheel. Interesting. Very interesting. It's like going to see Van Halen, watching the opening act, and then when they come on stage, you go home. Nonetheless. Alrighty, folks, here we go. It's time to get another one for the board. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out here in just a second. That's right, but you need a couple of letters to work with, my friends. That's right. The next 2 letters to get up on the board. J-O, Jenny O'Brien. J-O, Jenny O'Brien. J-O, Jenny O'Brien. The lady that keeps us in the line, that cracks the whip, that says stuff like, Xenia, settle down.
She says, Andrew,
No,
it's time.
no.
It's time.
Andrew, you keep setting an example. That's exactly what she says. That's exactly what she says.
Oh,
Andrew, you set that example. That's right.
Not sure about that one.
Tornado Gaming is leading the back this time. There we go. Tornado Gaming, the first one up. What number? Oh, I got some counting ahead of me. Take off the song.
Number 18.
18. Let's count one breaks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we don't lose our spot. 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18.
David Outdoors 74.
David Outdoors 74. There we go. 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 There we go.
Congratulations to David Outdoors. Let's see what new channel you can add to your watching list and maybe even collaborate with. You never know who you find here.
There we are.
Keep your eyes open.
And there we are. David Outdoors 74. How are you doing, David? Great to have you up here. Hope you're doing fantastic. Pardon me. I was just also laughing. Hope Meyer. Damn it. I missed the spin. I'll catch the next one. That's right. That's the spirit. I like it. There you go, folks. So we got David Outdoors 74, a channel that was just recommended to us recently. David, let's see what you got going on here first. I want to see playlists. You got lots of great playlists, David. Lots of great playlists, and you want to get them onto your homepage. As soon as possible. Start showing everybody, break them up in categories. I'm just jumping over. I bring ours for playlists. Here's an example why you want playlists. Because people can find out what they're interested in too. And if you go down ours, for instance, interviews, no, I'm not in interviews. YouTube breaking tips, no, that's not my thing. Membership, Tech Talk Tuesday. Oh, this is kind of cool. I mean, they can find out what they're interested into. You can check out the rant is on as well, sir. Some retro rant, I guess we'll call it. Just put that up the other day in the example on their Q&A with K&A. So I would definitely be getting them in there and showing them off to everybody and let people have a better chance of finding out what you do that they like the best. And you have a better chance of keeping them there if they can find a category that really clicks with them. Because the thing about always, some people say, well, I got everything in my video folder. No offense to David or anybody else. I'm throwing myself right in the mix of this. This is what I call the junk drawer because there's no really rhyme or reason to it. It's sorted by three things: newest, oldest, or most watched. This is where people can actually find stuff that they want to see. This is previews, and that's why it's so important to keep them on your homepage. The retention time to have somebody stay in your channel is very, very, very short, folks. We're talking in the seconds to try and sell them on their stuff there for them to see. So by getting it in their face right off the bat makes such a big difference, because then they can right away skim down, oh, this is cool, and there's the visual layout of a benefit of having the descriptions and good titles in your playlist. It's like a eye candy. It's pleasing to the eye, and it shows people, look how much further I've gone than what other people are doing on their channel. I've actually taken the time. It's listed here what it's about. You can see it in categories, so it shows that you're putting more and more effort in your channel, which people will notice subconsciously most times, but nonetheless, I notice it all the time when I go on somebody's channel. I catch it right away. Oh, somebody's been putting in the extra work here.
And yes, you get better watch time as well. Computer Chick, I agree. It definitely helps. Watch time is one of the most often things that people are asking. It definitely does help.
Good to see you, Computer Chick. Yeah, anybody was here. I was going on that more on the last one we had up. So this time I was saying more just on the visual side of it as well, covering that. But most definitely, watch time is hugely improved by it. There's nothing but benefits by it. This is a really nice shot, David, you have for your background, but this is where I would really recommend, and I know you're just getting into YouTube. You're already well ahead of the game compared to a lot of channels that have 600-700 subscribers. But I wouldn't stop there, and I'm going to give you an example right there. That lawn tractor right there. I know what brand that is because it's unmistakable, that brand. Everybody that knows anything about tractors is going to pick that out. And that's the kind of branding you want for your channel. And I would really start working on branding as soon as possible, because it is outdoors, but you want something that sums it up. Most likely you're going to do some sort of logo or something like that will be compromised into it, and think ahead, because you'll want something that will be good down the road for merchandising and stuff like that. And your banner and your thumbnail should be working accordingly. So I would say, like, whatever it's going to be up here, something representing the outdoors, the badge and all that, maybe a bit of text, and then what the badge would end up being where your profile picture of the snow is, and which therefore would end up on your thumbnails as well. Once again, building up that symmetry between the three. So.
Expedition Greg is here, and I'm Sue, Best Music Ad. Welcome back.
Expedition Greg just did a brand new logo, and it looks fantastic, and he's it really changed the look of his channel. And you see here from our banner to our profile picture, what's a profile picture, but most times you're putting your branding in there, and then down to your banner, you want that copacetic look between everything. That's the building up the recognition that people will be remembering you, because we're all too small yet for most people to remember us by names and stuff like that. So that way, at least I can make a visual snapshot of you. The same as what happened. Sorry, I came back to us. I didn't mean to. Let me go back to here. With the lawn tractor, the John Deere look. I don't need to zoom up into it to know what brand it is. I can tell just by looking at the thumbnail, and that's exactly what we want with our channel, is that people can just go see a thumbnail and click onto it. Like a lot of you now see your Studios one. I have people sometimes didn't even know when they're new to us, and they'll come in like, oh, I'm going to get pushed. I'm under 1K. That's because they've seen it and they remember what that logo looks like. Even though the picture has changed, they still remembered it's us. And that's exactly what you're shooting for. You want people to make that connection, so...
Now, something that I want to add to about your content in general, I noticed that your channel have been started years ago, and then you kind of probably put it aside, then came back, and it's pretty good comeback, I must say, for something that has been started years ago. Usually it's pretty hard to revive it, so kudos to you. Now, one thing that I could suggest to you, if you really are here, not just, share content, I'm just sharing what I love doing, then it's one thing. But if you're here and you want to grow, I would really suggest focusing on your John Deere E100 series, because it seems that it's not only your most popular video, but all your videos where you have that in your title, well, you have that featured, have the most views altogether. So maybe, just an idea for you, maybe you could become the next John Deere E100 guy on YouTube. And the more niched you would be and only would focus on the videos about that, everything about it, what you do with it, how you do with it, how you fix it, how you drive it, whatever you do with it, that's what is going to propel you up there, okay? I understand that you love sharing all of the other outdoor stuff that you're doing as well, but it depends what your goals here are on YouTube. And if it is growing, I would really just really concentrate just on those videos that has John Deere E100.
Here's a guy that we were talking about a lot, and it's a great example that did like you did, kind of all over the place around his farm and that, and specialized in the one brand of tractor, and that was his blow up point for his channel. And if you do not know Farm All Fanatic, you should check him out. And he is kind of in the same way that you are. And that, yes, I agree exactly with Xenia. Everything and anything on it. And when he does a lot on his, you can do the same thing too. And that was something that he took, we were talking about, was list. And he found a way, like 3 things that are dangerous for a tractor owner and such, 5 things to check on any tractor, any Farm All Series tractor, 5 points to winterize your lawn tractor, your John Deere, lawn tractor. 3 things that every John Deere lawn tractor owner must know. You get where we're going. List upon list like that, features onto it, anything you can think of to go with it. Talking about accessories about it, anything that will broaden the horizons. YouTube has got 1 million doctors in the world, and it really wants specialists. And that's why going niche within a niche helps you answer because what YouTube wants from us all is easy, folks. It wants to be able to say, I type in a question about a John Deere lawn tractor E-Series. This is a channel that will be able to answer what they're looking for. That's what you want to become, is that specialist in that field. Tampa Boy Customs, what's going on? Hope you're doing fantastic. I wrote it to you, but once again, enjoyed your stream that night. Got some great people in there. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hike with Mike, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing amazing. Colorado Fisher, by the way, great to see you as well. Hope you're doing fantastic. But does, for example, the number in the channel name make it bad for his channel?
Yeah, in a long term, you probably would want to change it to something more catchy and more brand-like, especially if you decide to narrow it down to something, connected to your tractor.
You want to see one of the biggest regrets in channel name numbers? I always think of this every time.
Yeah.
There's a guy that didn't expect to go very far on YouTube, and now he's at 4.3 million and has the name Boogie2988. So if you can come up with a catchy name earlier on, the better. It is worth the name change. It truly is. Even for us, like, we have no qualms about it because our channel was made to push our business. Had we known we were going to be a live streaming channel, we would have never called ourselves Pusa.
Yeah.
It doesn't fit for what we do. It's not that it's a bad name. It's not fitting for what we do. So that became a bit of a... We spun it in our favor because a lot of people couldn't pronounce it. We actually got some push because of it. But that was because of past marketing experience and learning how to do that. And it's not easy. It would have been a lot easier just to have a more upfront name that suited what we do. Travel Odysseys, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And Iron Dog, you have yourself a great night. You take care of yourself in Lower Michigan, my friend. I know that guy is LOL. Yeah, Boogie. Oh, Boogie's famous. Boogie's the guy that lost, I forget now how much.
A couple 100 pounds.
Yeah, 300 or 400 pounds. He's had a lot of troubles in the last couple of years through losing all the weight. So I got to give him hats off to him for being able to do it through so much hard times. So it can't be easy.
Looking forward to the development of your channel, and welcome back to YouTube. And kudos once again for where you're at with it right now.
Definitely.
It's sometimes it's really hard to do, and you have done it, so that's good.
Folks, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. It really, really does help us out a lot, more than you'll ever know. Hitting the like button, tweeting it out. If you're new here, subscribe. If you like what we do, subscribe. If you got friends you think would like what we do, we'd really love to meet them. We're all feeling the flat spot right now, what's going on. So we would love to meet some more of you guys as friends. If you can think of people who would like what we do, we'd be absolutely honored. And if you do, please, as always, tell them to make sure to say that you sent them, so we can give you a big shout out as well. So
up in your business, yes,
hey.
Featuring Boogie here, aren't we? Yes, that's right. Iron
Poor
Dog, thank you
Boogie.
so much for being here.
Yes.
Simply Dana here as well. Hello to everybody that's just joining us right now. Hello.
Hope you guys are doing great. It's fantastic to see you all. I think it's about time to get somebody else out up here in just a second. Once again, folks, if you're not a member, though, we do have our next Tech Talk Tuesday, which is no more, but now it's called Q&A with K&A, and that is for members only, and that is this Tuesday at 8 p.m. Eastern. So if you're not a member yet, we'd love to have you by. It's really picking up steam. I apologize to everybody that is a member, was a member. We kind of got caught in the whole world thing going on, but we have that show up and running now, and it's absolutely phenomenal with a lot of great YouTubers. It's like a real YouTuber think tank. I thought about changing my name from Colorado Fisher to something else since the channel is doing well. I think Colorado limits me. No.
No, I think it's good.
No, I wouldn't. I think it's pretty good.
You want to have niched.
Yep.
You want to have it like that, because then it's going to be more attracted to people that are actually looking for it, not just random people who are going to be exposed to your thumbnails but never going to be clicking on it.
And keep working the angle of always mentioning where you are, locations, counties, big lakes, all that stuff, for tourism's sake of getting people in your eyes, because a lot of people in tourism do fish as well, so it plays into your favor.
Scott Kovac here, good to see you.
Scott, what's going on?
K-Jan, thank you so much for sharing on Facebook. Do appreciate, guys, and for everybody that already shared it out, we do appreciate. Thank you. Click that like button, share it out, please, if you can, and subscribe to us if you are new. And we're gonna spin that wheel once again and again and again and again and again and again. That's what we do here, and wheel is our thing. Wheel is our thing. If you're new, wheel is our thing. Yes, we didn't really think of the wheel. We didn't really invent the wheel, but it's still our thing.
Instant Rye Play is in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Hope you're having a great day. Talk about marketing, and they come in. She's been an example of great marketing on her channel for a long time. Oh, you're very welcome, Colorado Fisher. Thank you so very much. You've always been so supportive of us, and that's always a pleasure to everybody in here. Thank you so much for the super chat. Do appreciate it.
Thank you so much, Colorado Fisher. Are you still looking? I don't know.
Are you talking to me?
No, when people are letting me know that they're looking, for other half, they also got to tell me that when they stop.
Oh, God, yes.
Because otherwise I keep mentioning them and maybe they're already taken. And I just keep advertising them everywhere that they are looking. So I don't know. Let me
God
know
help
if
you,
you're
Colin
taking.
Fisher. God help you. God help you.
Out of nowhere, 3 years later, you know.
And Icard, how are you? Good morning to you. Good morning to you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing good.
Nighthawk Warrior asked, is Friday good place, good time for posting? We actually talked about different features of YouTube on Thursday. So if you haven't checked that out, check it out. It actually talks about the features that helps you determine when would be the best time for you to post your videos. So check it out on our Thursday's live stream.
Alrighty, folks, with that said, I think it's time to get another channel up on the board. If you haven't hit the like button, please do. The numbers will probably drop again because we're about to spin the wheel.
That's right.
It just seems to go hand in hand. Like I said, folks, it's like going to a concert, the band walks on
John
stage.
Bon Jovi! Boo!
Not even boo, just walk out. Oh, I didn't come. Oh, I didn't come.
Have you ever gone to just a warm-up band?
I didn't come here to watch it. I just came here to stand in line for a couple hours. Yeah.
And we have the Dude Rocks. Hello, been a while. Welcome back and congrats on the new channel, the Dude Rocks. Hello, welcome back to YouTube.
Sorry, guys, I just got to fix that. It's driving me crazy.
As soon
Welcome
as Andrew,
back.
as soon as Andrew stops fiddling with the camera here, I'm gonna be letting you know how to play.
She's pushing it, folks. She is pushing it. I'm going to have to go. Now I'm going to have to fiddle with some more. I realized when I sat back, I put us too far. What did you do?
You know when somebody is a perfectionist, I didn't touch it. I never touch it, just exactly because of this.
That's what they say.
Yeah,
that's what
there's
they
a
all say.
laser force wall here, so I can't even touch it, you know? And now he's playing with a light. Oh, okay. Well, close your eyes so it doesn't blind you. Look like in the videos. I always am. I'm adventurous aerospace engineer and want another person to share my adventures with. So Colorado Fisher is still looking, guys. Colorado Fisher is looking for other part, second part, best part, I don't know, other half. So if you're adventurous and you want to make videos together and maybe something else, well, contact Colorado Fisher.
I hear what's pretty hot right now is to wear pajamas and a crop top.
Girls.
So there you go.
Colorado Fisher is right there. I'm serious.
There's all
Check
kinds
out.
of dating advice going around lately.
I love matchmaking here. Not only YouTube channels, but people, the human beings behind the channels. Okay, guys, let me tell you how to play. Play game for a chance to be shouted out. Andrew will call out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters or numbers, or I will have to time you out. All the rules down below in the description box. Check it out. Let's play.
Sam's Garage, what's going on? Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. We mentioned the wheel, and the numbers went down already, even though some new ones are coming and saying hi. Coincidence, folks. It's only coincidence. Alrighty, with that said, let's get somebody else up on the board. I'm cranking up the deck, folks. Here we go, guys. It's time to spin! 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 There we go. Alrighty, folks. Who's it gonna be? We're gonna find out in just a second. Oh my God! All right, folks, it's time to get another one up here. Who's it gonna be? Who's it gonna be? Alrighty, folks, the next 2 letters that get up on the board: SK Scott Kovac. SK Scott Kovac. SK Scott Kovac. Scott Kovac. SK. This lag is insane on here. I'm gonna keep talking like this. Gothic Rose, what is going on? What is going on? Slippery Fish, what's going on? Oh, Naomi Slot Channel, right back at you, right back at you. You're the one that's great that makes us look good. There we go, Cody Kills. There we go, there we go, there we go. Cody Kills, 145. We got number 8. Number 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Nomad Unbroken Live!
Nomad Unbroken Live. There is the man. I was scrolling the wrong way for some ungodly reason. There we are. There we go. I don't know. I didn't just hit the arrow as well. Go figure. Go figure. But we got Nomad Boom. There he is. There he is.
Now, boys and girls and everyone else, there's only one entry per person. If you got timed out, that's most likely because you had multiple entries. We only count the first one only. So if you put repeated ones, it is spam. Please don't do that.
For the sake of everybody in here, folks, let's keep it cool for everybody. One entry per person. We'd like to say we don't count the other ones anyways. The NDT show. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Hope you're doing great.
There you go. Nothing personal, guys. Just the rules that I just talked about.
There you go, folks. Alrighty, let's take a look at our friend Nomad Unbroken live streams, folks. That's right. An amazing, amazing guy. Brings so much goodwill to the YouTube circuit and has worked so hard on his channel and channels, I should say. I don't know how he finds the time to do all of them between everything else that he does and that. But nonetheless, I digress. I know you don't. You just pretty much stick with a shot from your live stream. Have you ever thought, though, No Man Brogan, about, because here's the thing. What I love so much about your banner, it has that 90s like Offspring kind of attitude to it. Suburban, fall leaves the side of the road, and the font choice working together like that, I think is so absolutely amazing. Because it plays on, like I say, it kind of looks a bit like an Offspring album. You know,
yes.
It's that early 90s. It's got that feel to it. And I wish you could bring that into all your thumbnails and everything. I really do. Even if you have the template set up and just change the picture at least in each one of them. And then just play with that a little bit. Give it a bit of that contrast. Because everything here is a little bit on the oversaturated side. Not a lot, but that's typical of most phone cameras. That banner, but it works so well in this way. Because of the choice of font under it. And it would be just nice to see your whole channel kind of take on a bit of that persona. I think it would really just give it more oomph for people to see when it's being recommended in that. I don't know, like I say, you know all about thumbnails already, and you've got some great ideas with designing. Just even if it's a template in that, just to give it a bit more of a match between everything that's going on, because it's such a fun look. I think this is your greatest banner you ever made, and one of my favorite banners that we've ever had up here, definitely within like the top 10, because it has that feel to it. And I don't know if you were doing it with the kind of the irony or the edge or that kind of thinking into it, but it really plays well into your personality, I feel. You know, it's not like Skull and Bones. It's not Shotgun and Motorcycles and Jack Daniels. It's got that edge, that little bit of the young rebel still in the body, I guess you'd call it. And it's just you. I could say what I've known about you from knowing you for 2 years pretty much on here. I feel it sums you up so well, your personality. And it'd just be nice to get that down onto your thumbnails as well. I don't know really much else to add to it at that point onto it. I mean, you got everything down here. I am No Man Brogan. I live in my van and I do everyday live streams. I love to ride my bike. You see, I would put this close to the top and put about your bike and stuff like that down below. And I deal with van life, fun outdoors on a broke budget. Like that would pretty much be my mission statement in 2 lines. Focusing on that part, then space, then go more into what you do with it. What do you think about the first thumbnail for the video? This one here. It's blue is really hard to work with. I would try to kind of steer away from myself. It's really hard to work with. But if you're going to use it, I would be using like a really off-white to white onto it just to give high contrast. I like that you're facing to it, and I like that you see there your saturation is pretty good on your photo, and that's great like for working with it. I just think adding a bit more of continuity to it, something that's the same across the whole board, and like, you know, like NULS or something like that written in the 2 separate fonts in the top corner, you know, just something to kind of badge it up. That I would think just give it more of that all around tie around, the people just know it's you right away, and then play with it within there, use up the space. It's hard to say.
You definitely need to use contrasting colors. You see, like Andrew said, like if you would use the white there, it probably would be completely different look because you do have that whitish background in that thumbnail, so it would pop up against it. But black, you can't even read it, especially if it is in a smaller thumbnail. And we always got to keep that in mind that most of our viewers are watching us on mobiles. It's small, so it's definitely not going to be readable. So that's something to keep in mind. So play with the colors, try different contrasting colors when you're using, and that would be the fair bet that it would be more easier to read, not only for a viewer, but for AI as well. Remember that AI is also filtering through your thumbnail. We already went through that a couple of times in our live streams before. It's reading your thumbnail as well, so you gotta keep that in mind. But you're doing good, keep it up,
Most definitely.
Yes. And Bomb Dumb Fella, everybody who does repeated entries get timed out. It's nothing personal, it's just the rules. Rules are down below in the description, by the way. But thank you for waiting out your 300 seconds, and welcome back. Hello, and welcome to our channel.
Risky, what's going on, Risky? How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Lincoln Central Coins in the house. How are you, buddy? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Yeah, I can't really think of much else to say onto it, my friend. You're a great entertainer. You're one of the kindest people I know on this platform, and you got a great heart. And I just want to see your channel go as far as it can go 10 times over. So, Air Electronics, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Johnny Pockney is in the house. Folks, if you haven't hit that like button yet, please do. It really does help us out a lot, especially with YouTube and everything else going the way it's been going lately. It's one heck of a battlefield on here, to say the least. I think that's a fair analogy for it all.
Yes,
Yeah.
It's stuff everywhere. Good to see everyone that just joining in here. Just suggestion to you, if you're new here, please check description box. The rules of the chat and the game all is listed there, so you don't get timed out. Is it time, you think?
I love when she does that. I love it. The queen of segues, folks. The queen of segues. Yes, I think it maybe is the right time to do so.
Yes, let's not waste any more minutes here and spin that wheel again and let another channel on the board on the screen right here. Let me tell you how to play.
Alrighty, you tell them.
Andrew here is going to tell you 2 completely random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel and see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters or numbers, or we will have to time you out. Let's do it. Let's play.
Alrighty, folks, there you go. You heard her. You heard how to do it. It's easy. We like to think it's a lot of fun. It's great to have you in here. Bomb, I'm going to be removing you. Exhausting. First of all, they're different letters every time. Second of all, if you do it again, we got to remove you. I want people in here, and at this time in life, where you're just working more than ever because it's hard enough. But at the same time, too, I'm not going to have anything that disrupts all the great people that are in here. They're respecting the rules, so we ask you to do the same, or we got to part ways. Dalton, Drone, and Discovery Zone. Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. Hope you're doing great. The 2 fluffy bearded men. What is going on? Awesome. I tell you, folks, awesome channels. Alrighty, Bob, I just had to be honest with you. No worries, that's my pencils of erasers. So let's have some fun tonight. Do it the right way that we're doing it. I can't believe I just used that phrase because I hate it so much. What I mean is just respect everybody in here. Treat it like a business luncheon. There's 200 characters using the chat with everybody in here. They're really worth the time. They're great people. BLT Gamers in the house. How are you? Great to see you. And now we're going to see if we have bacon after so Xenia can make BLTs. There you go. Always love your inspiration, BLT Gamers. Do appreciate it. That's awesome to hear, Dalton. That is awesome to hear. With that said, let's get this party on the road, folks. Let's get this show started. Let's see who the next one is going to be up on the board, folks. Here we go. Oh my gracious. Who is it going We're going to find out here in just a second. You guys ready for this? Let's do it. All right, folks, here we go. Time to get another one up on the board. But you need a couple letters to work with. The next two letters that we get up on the board. D-H, Dagon Hills. D-H, Dagon Hills. D-H, Dagon Hills. As in, hi there, Dagon Hills. How are you doing tonight? D-H, Dagon Hills.
And let's see who's the winner on this round. So excited. Let's see who is next.
That's right, no matter broken. Oh, let's get ready to rumble. I wish I could do as good as him. I could be making the money he's making. Cody Kills leading the pack. There you go. Cody got it. First one on the board. Is it going to pay off? We're going to find out in just a second. This lag is crazy. Not right now. It's number
6.
Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Jackie Hereford Review.
Oh, it's our resident sweetie is up on the board. There she is. Jackie Food Reviews. Let's get you up here. Lickety split. There we are. Here we go now. All right. There she is. Jackie Heather. That means Jackie happy, folks, if you don't speak French. That's right. And she is happy, and she is amazing, and she is up on the board with us right now, folks. First off, a big salute to Jackie. Harmon Comedy, how are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. The Psycho Duckies in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Jay Sean Vlogs, how are you? Welcome. We have a fantastic lady just joined us up on the board right now, folks. There is Jackie Herrera. Jackie never misses a Blue Wrench selfie. She is absolutely amazing, and she has been such a great supporter of our channel, and I believe one of the people that's helped shape our channels with her great personality, helpful spirit, cheering on everybody, always brings such a good attitude. So a gigantic shout out to Jackie Herrera. If you don't have her, folks, grab her up. Cooking Green is in the house. How are you? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Welcome. And yes, folks, we got Jackie up on the board here. There she is in all of her glory. Now, Jackie's done such a great revamp of her channel. And it's frustrating when you're doing that, especially if you come into people like us, because we've always been kind of truthful. And we love when people are actually doing that stuff. And it's, okay, now you got to add this. Now you got to change that. And Jackie takes it all in stride and realizes we weren't trying to drive her off of a cliff. That is just that it never stops changing. And there's always things that can be modified and done differently in that. And she is absolutely awesome at self-growth on here. And that's what it takes. Realizing it in for the long haul and just keeps getting better and better with it. And we love Jackie. I think the last time we just talked about, the only thing I would say is that there was some way to try and work maybe a bit more of your logo in between everything, which you did up here in the... I love this retro look, by the way. I really think this is so cool. This is really like an 80s McDonald's commercial. And I love that. I love it so much. I think you've really found your voice on here. I don't know if I'd leave the M in there, if that's maybe going to cause you any kind of comment. I don't think so. I don't know. I'm kind of iffy about anything of a big brand being on your banner, just because sometimes down the road you can get into trouble without ever asking for it. But it's one thing when you show their brands off in the thumbnails. It's another thing when it's up here. Have you ever thought about doing like JH in the colors of McDonald's, like trying to replicate the logo a little bit, but using your own letters?
Yeah, it's a great idea. Just because of big, yeah.
Well, my God Almighty. Ronaldo Smith Jenkins is in the house. How are you? Good to see you. Much love to you as well. Long-time listener, first-time caller. How are you doing? Good to see you. I'm so glad you made it.
Welcome here.
Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic tonight. My God, you got me brimming from ear to ear. History Games 1982. How are you doing? Welcome. Yeah, I'm feeling good tonight. I'm feeling good.
Ximity plays the music. Hello to you as well. T Studio joined us. History Gamer, Glitchy here. Skyrise Eats. Hello. Yes, definitely. It's a trademark problem in the making. Yeah.
Yeah. So try to play onto it and come up with your own logo, JM, whatever, and that would look good in your thumbnails as well and everything. And play off it and just think all the big restaurant chains, all the fast food chains. What does Jackie Haru's restaurant look like? And try to replicate that. And you can really then have a lot more fun with it. You know, borrow from here and there, all that good stuff. I appreciate it so much, Ronaldo, and right back at you. Right back at you.
I would suggest getting your video out there a little bit more. I have seen you sharing it out on Facebook groups, which is great. I know you share it out on Twitter. If you share it on Twitter, try to use hashtags or tag the brand that you are reviewing in your share. They most likely are not going to be retweeting it, but it's still going to be attaching your tweet to their feed. So that's something to look forward to, and definitely explore other pathways when you can expose your content so it can be seen by more people.
I agree, Jackie. You know, you have all the right elements onto it and that. And remember, this is a very popular niche, so of course, once again, anything that's popular makes it that bit harder to jump out of it and get noticed. I would play on the angles of being from Canada. I would play on the angles from being in the Eastern Canada. I really think you could bring that whole thing into it and start to carve out your niche within a niche. I know, I said it a while ago, but I know some miss it from time to time. Basically, in short, what YouTube has done is everything's saturated. Pretty much everything's been done in the algorithm's eyes. And YouTube is the #2 search engine in the world after Google itself. So when I say it has enough doctors, it wants specialists. We all come in here with a niche place that we fit. Actually, for us, it's really hard because we don't really fit into a niche. You might think it's an easier one. It's actually one of the hardest ones because we don't have a footprint. YouTube's algorithm now is working in a way of where can I send somebody to get the direct answer on this thing? They ask for this. What's the quickest way to get them a direct answer? And when you niche within a niche, you become more of an answer to those questions that aren't being asked. Everybody worries. I watch channels copying so fucking much on here. Oh, well, this one did this, so this week on this channel, this one said it, so now I'm going to be this channel. I want to just bring up a side note. The wheel, okay? It's not the only thing we've ever done in here. And people said, oh, it's fixed, oh, it's this, oh, it's that, oh, it's this. No, it wasn't. The wheel answered something that wasn't being done at the time. Either it was, all right, folks, I want you to edit for 46 hours on B-roll and don't ever watch what anybody else has ever made, and the YouTube fairies will pick it up, and in 10 years you will get known and get to collab with Peter McKinnon. Or sub me, grab me up. What do I do on YouTube? I don't know. I don't care about YouTube. You just gotta sub. What else do I do? Sub. That's exactly what it was, is how, where is the middle ground in all this? And that's exactly how it was all developed at the time. What is not being addressed here? Not, well, this channel's doing good with this, so we're gonna go with it right away. No, let's make something that's different from what other people are doing. So we wanna bring the information into it. We don't want it to be just some meat fest sub for all, but we also don't want it to be some bland seminar that lasts 2 days. So how do we fit that into it? And that's exactly how we came up with the idea. And so many spent so much time being jealous over it and so much time trying to figure out where we cheated the system instead of just looking at the answer. People wanted to see something like that. They wanted it in the middle. They didn't want to feel like cattle in a herd, and they also didn't want to feel like they were sitting down in some obnoxious circle jerk of 7 people. This is so important to look around and see what is missing. Now, if it's been done, why do it again? It's not worth it. That's already been done. Find the way to do it that people aren't doing it. Find the message that people aren't talking about. That's the key to all of it. And I mean, us too, we have trouble doing it. Right now with what happened, we're going to get the same as everybody else. We knew that all along. Because of doing it, more copy it. And it's like people say, I'm just taking a band here. I hate Bon Jovi. Well, yeah, but you know what? Really, Bon Jovi wasn't the one who was the problem. Bon Jovi kind of took a new niche and kind of spread it out a bit, them and Def Leppard, if you want. And the 8 million other bands that copied them made everybody hate them. Look at Peter McKinnon had to restart shooting his videos in different ways. Peter McKinnon had to stop being himself because so many people tried being him that everybody got sick of B-roll. You couldn't have somebody go into a store and buy a roll of toilet paper without 10 minutes of dramatic footage and epidemic music playing over it. It's like, enough is enough already. He's going to buy something for the shitter. We get it. So that's the thing that we all got to realize in here. Where do we fit? We can't jump ship every week, and that's what some try to do on here. Oh my God, Xenia, there's a corn channel. He picked corn and got 200,000 views. That's it, I'm a corn channel. But Andrew, you do a TikTok show. Not anymore, I'm a corn channel. I'm all about the corn. The corn is the life, the corn is the magic answer. Well, I'm gonna suck at it. I can hear them talk a little bit. He uses terms, there's not enough nitroglycerin in the ground. I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I got nothing to bring to the table. I'm just regurgitating. You know, it's like reading, a blog for 2 hours of somebody else's and talking about it. Like, I mean, be original, goddammit. That's what the whole point of this thing is on YouTube. What catches your eye when you get excited about something you just found? Most likely it was original. Most likely nobody else was doing it, or they weren't doing it that way. So I just want to say that. It's so easy to jump on the bandwagon on here, and I watch it happen all the freaking time. All the time. I've watched channels be 97 different things here in the span of 4 months. Every time I get them up on the wheel, there was something completely different from the last time they were up here. Well, how the hell do you get traction? Imagine Cheers. 1 week they're in a bar. The next week they're the cast of Murphy Brown. The next week they're the 6 o'clock news. The next week they're a football game. I mean, how the hell do you build a following? Nobody knows what you are. Nobody can emotionally bond with you. It doesn't go that way. You can't do that. I know we all want to be anti-television, but we do have to be television. That was another thing that we did for a long time. People said, oh, how did they grow in that? We came on at the same damn time every time. People knew we were coming. And that's what screwed us this time because of the pandemic. We had to take more time off with our kids. We're getting our channel screwed with bots, all that stuff. Well, of course, it knocks us off our time schedule. Back when other things happened, people always knew 7 o'clock, Sunday to Thursday, they're going to be on at this time. Monday, they're going to be on this time. People used to come in and say, oh my God, I told my kids we got to get your chores done because at 1 o'clock, Pusa's on their day show. That's a following because they know every week what to do, that we're going to be there. Whether they choose to watch or not, it's one thing. Whether they choose to come just to leave a dislike is another thing. But nonetheless, they still at least know we're on. So it's all those things that go into it. You know, yeah, I'm pretending to be being the key word. That's right. There's a lot of pretending going on here, a lot of stuff. And as I may say, just as a side note, this lady here is a graduated psychologist.
University. Not college classes, university.
That's right. And how much advice do we dole out to people about stuff?
0.
And why don't we dole any out?
Well, that's not what we're here for.
And it's not healthy. You can't do a fair analysis onto stuff like that.
Of course not.
We're not here to play a God complex. That's what happens too much on here. There's, you know, when I came on here, it was to do a show, to be a YouTube channel. We were here to promote our business. Then it branched off into live streaming. We seem to have a knack for it. Some like us, some don't. Not everyone's going to like you. We don't. Nothing makes me happier than 2 things I've always said, though. When somebody says, I love what you do, and I hate what you do. Because either way, they know what they like. And if they hate what we do, they're going to go off and find something that makes them happy. They're not going to be a pain in the ass for money. And hats off to them. But, you know, we came on here to do a thing as a husband and wife. We have kids that do what we do. I'm not here to change the world. I am not here. I've had the more... but yet, I see so many people going off the rockers on here and that... for no reason whatsoever, and causing everybody else a bunch of pain and tiresomeness and aggravation for absolutely nothing. It's life's too short for that, you know. So unfortunately, we've got caught in some people that we never want to. I said it to a friend the other day. That's the one thing about YouTube. I met more people I wish I never knew their name. I want to be the one shocked. I want somebody to tell me something for once and me be the one that goes, that goes on there. I want to be the shocked one, folks. I want to be shocked. I want to have something like that happen where I don't know what's going on. God help me. I've been stuck in so many things that I know what's going on. And I don't want to be. It is terrifying. If you guys haven't watched my video from last week, you'll get where I'm going from that. I don't have an outfit on tonight, by the way. I just have a boring shirt.
Yeah, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, I don't have my outfit. Oh well, I'll take a bath after.
And now, like an icing on top, we have a super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker,
feel the
super
burn.
chat, super sticker,
Feel the
super
burn.
chat, super chat, super sticker, super chat.
Feel the burn.
Now it's dark. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat, and wow, how fitting! It's a hot dog super sticker, super chat. Thank you so much for the super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat, super sticker, super chat. Thank you.
There you go.
Are you still married to me?
I'm still married to you. I haven't left you yet. Yeah, that's right. Careful. Let's get. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you so much for all the amazing comments in the chat here. Good to see everybody just joining here as
Brutally
well.
Lauren, how are you?
Hit the like button and share it out. And if you're new here, please subscribe to us if you like what you see. And here, a little mini rant here was, my goodness, the people are already excited for the video coming out of this one in the chat. I think this might be it.
This might be the clip.
Yeah,
Yep.
This might be the soundbite. Timmy Turner, good to see you. No, you are never late, guys. You're right on time here. And yes, that was a little mini rant here. I gotta get the sand clock there and do the timing on you. Yeah.
See, you took it too far.
I know.
Are you happy?
Yeah.
I hope you are.
Yeah. Excited.
You just made Timmy Turner cry. I hope you're happy.
No,
I can tell by the
be
chat.
happy for that.
I can feel the sadness. I went too far. You took it too far. Yeah.
TM Rotter, hello.
Welcome.
Sunny, hello, and welcome here as well. I think welcome back to you.
Great to see you. And folks, don't forget. Jeez, I can't. Don't forget about our memberships. As we say, folks, for the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last the whole month long. Clearly cut layout of what we actually do offer, like badges in front of your name, custom emojis, a private Facebook group, and of course our Tech Talk Tuesday is no longer, but it is a membership show, Q&A with K&A. Why did we do that? Well, we are big on believing that you should get benefit for your money. So if you haven't checked that out, please do, folks. That's right. For the price of a super chat, you can get benefits that last the whole month long. There you go. Alrighty, folks, with that said, I think it's time we get another channel up here. Jackie, thank you for letting me all go batshit crazy while talking about yours. Everybody check out Jackie Haru. Haru means happy in French, and she is an absolutely amazing lady, fellow Canadian. Clap harder and louder. Oh my God. Oh my God. Lauren.
Guys, let's keep it nice, okay?
We don't want to give too much attention to somebody who doesn't deserve attention.
Yeah.
But nonetheless.
But thank you so much for the super chat, Bridget Lauren. Thank you. Dimitri Melas, hello and welcome here as well.
Oh my God, Dimitri's in the... Like I say, first time caller, long time listener, folks. So great to see you all in here.
And we have Skyrai Eats with 18-year wedding anniversary, guys.
Oh, that's nice.
So let's give it up for Skyrai Eats and put some emojis to congratulate 18 years together.
Congratulations. That is awesome. We all gotta celebrate.
That is amazing.
Right.
Congratulations to you. Wow. Share a secret.
Don't ever sing super sticker, super chat. You might not make it to 19. So there you go. That's right. I'm going to get my knee squeezed in a second. There you go. All hands are up.
I don't know who is squeezing your knee.
Okay. And I heard it can be a marriage killer. That's all I'm saying, the song. That's right. Heard through the grapevine, of course.
Congratulations, Skyrai. Well, there you go. And if you're just coming in, you missed Andrew's rant. Probably coming out in a video later. And we're going to spin the wheel just in a moment, so don't go anywhere. Click that like button and share it out so you can participate in the game as well. Laughing Cows, hello. How are you?
Good to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. It's great to see you all in here, folks. And this is what we do, folks, on our Sunday night. It is great to have you all in here. I hope you guys are having a good time. That's what it is all about. We're not here to save the world. We're not here to do all that stuff. To have some fun with you guys, looking at some great channels. And as a side note, I don't know if you guys have been noticing as we've been reviewing channels again tonight. Xenia been testing. We've been testing for a while. Everybody's numbers are down with what's going on. Forget about the bot cam, all the stuff, just in general. Once again tonight, have you noticed we have not put any numbers up? And guess what? People are still staying. So it might not just be about the numbers. And we've been doing that now for episodes here and there for a while.
Oh, yeah.
And people are still coming. So what do you know? I guess we do have something to say. And it's not all just about us being a networking channel. Networking, the danger word, the deadly word, the word that makes any channel crumble at the side of it. So,
we see a couple here. Well, there you go. Eleni, thank you so much for clarifying that. Thank you. I see some pickering here, the same as we do here between me and Andrew. So appreciate that.
For the BBQ, it is well worth the price of admission. Cooking green bastard style. You are always so awesome to have in the chat, bud. Hope you're doing fantastic. If anybody doesn't know, if you've ever watched Trailer Park Boys, Cooking Green is named in honor of Bubbles' alter ego, the wrestler. And I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it.
Oh my goodness. Well, yes, lots of side notes tonight.
Yes, Pixelpia. Yes, there's been a lot of side notes. This is true.
It's hard to keep us focused today.
I know. I need a bath and I'll feel better. Alrighty, folks. A bath. Real men bath.
Okay.
Weak men shower.
Okay.
Yeah. Alrighty.
Let's focus back onto the theme of our live stream.
Yeah, I'm getting all off on you. I'm taking a bath and a mean bath too. Past Life Explorer, how you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic.
Want me to share with you some fuzzy
Danny
bubbles?
Black, yes. Fuzzy bubbles, duck, and salts, all that stuff.
Gold
Danny Black from Down Under, expat US guy, married to a beautiful Australian girl. Are you guys finding out any info about getting back on the cruise ships again? They entertain on the cruise ships, folks. Danny is a fantastic musician.
There's no cruise ships around Australia till the end of the summer.
End of the summer?
Yeah, same as Canada till the 31st of October.
Right, yes, you are right. Yes. I guess it's
so unless he flies to US, I don't know if the ban has been lifted or not. No cruising. But they have a new house and a puppy called Whiskey. So I think they're pretty much set without the cruise.
Alrighty, folks, there you go, folks. Well, thank you so much for that. I do appreciate it, Ronald. This is proper networking, folks. We do appreciate it. We're not perfect, and let me tell you, there's going to be some jackass that will probably show up at your channel at one point saying, I came from Pusa Studios. Will you subscribe to me? I can't help it. Please ban them.
Live stream from the bath.
Please report them if they ever do it. I insist. Yes, live stream from the bath. I think our viewership will go down. Well, I'll throw her in the tub and then put it on. If we want any chance of winning on that one.
No. I think we should stop before it goes anywhere further.
Well, no, baths are for women, I would say, in the end. That's pretty much a given, so I'm surprised I have to say it, but nonetheless. Salvatore Vinciguerra, how are you doing? Great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. I love the Trailer Park Boys. Thank you so much, Timmy. One of Canada's great exports, if I may say so myself. It's about one of the only times, I swear to God, where people from the States wanted actually DVDs from Canada, vice versa. It doesn't happen
Blue
often.
Phoenix finally made our live stream. Good to see that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much,
welcome to Christos
appreciate that.
Welcome here.
Thank you very much for that. Do appreciate it. Hope you guys are great. I think we got to get somebody up on the board, though. I know everybody's been waiting a long time listening to me go on and on. You guys want to get somebody up here and see what they got going on, so let's do it. Xenia's going to tell you to play.
Yes, maybe we should open an OnlyFans account. Apparently, it's super trending now. Everybody's having an OnlyFans. And supposedly, firstly, it was made as a little bit racy, pictures, videos, and stuff that you can't put on YouTube.
But why would you go watch Pornhub for free? I do not understand that with the internet. Oh, I'm going to pay $17. I think I seen a side nipple. You can watch them do everything for free. There's 9 trillion videos popping around.
Maybe somebody wants to see your side nipple.
You want to see 2 yaks going at it? Go check it out.
They would pay $49 for watching one video. You pay per watching one video. So $49 to see your side nipple.
Throw off that top. I'm getting the camera here. We're going to get this going right now.
No.
No. Yeah.
No.
Put them on the glass. Let's get the camera going.
The last. Okay.
Yeah, that's right.
This went
Damn, I was
too far,
toolbox.
too quick.
You walked in just the right
Let's
time.
get back to the wheel. Let's get back to the wheel, guys.
Alrighty, you make a good point.
Yeah.
You want to tell them how to play?
Yeah.
You want to tell them?
What was in that coffee?
I don't know.
I don't know. What
I don't
happened
know.
there.
I would do that, says no in the dark. I like your style. I like your style. Demonetize.
Yeah, we've been lucky with this one, but I don't think that's going to last too long now. So
I'm surprised. I checked on the green. My God. The algorithm must be really broke. It's the first time we stay green forever. As for this, the show is sponsored by Pornhub. That's right, Danny Black. That's right. Exactly. You read between the lines of my pitch.
okay, guys. Okay, now.
Go ahead. Tell them how to play. We're listening.
Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner.
Oh, that's an interesting
Only
twist.
one entry per person, or I will have to time you out. Let's play.
Alrighty, folks, you heard her. Let's do it. Let's play. Here we go. Ah! Oh my God! I'm telling you, I know it's the exhaustion, the frustration, or what. Tonight's a fun night. I'm enjoying it. I hope you guys are ready. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. Here we go. It's time to get another one on the board. Who's it going to be? We're going to find out here in just a darn moment, folks. That's right. Let's see what it is, folks. You need some letters to work with. And the next 2 letters to get up on the board, SV, Salvatore Vinciguerra. 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 This one's a little harder to do. It's a little bit longer. Oh, where are they? Where are they? Where are they? This lag is killing me. I've run out of stupid things to say in between. It takes so long now. Oh my God, Cody Kills 145 is up on the board, and we got number 9. There we go. Let's see what it is here. Let's see. We got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
The Dude Rocks!
The Dude Rocks is up on the board with his new channel. There you are. Let me get you set up here. The Dude Rocks. The Dude Rocks. Dun, 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 dun.
If you got timed out, it's not personal. It's most likely because you have submitted more than 1 entry. It's only 1 entry per person, or you get timed out. That's just the rules. Check them down below in the description.
Alrighty. There we go. Okay. There we are. We're good. We're good. You know. There we go, folks. We have the Dude Rocks. There you go. Now, is this a new channel? I'm just going back here to see. This is brand new. Okay, so it's not like your old one revamped. This is right out of the box. Welcome to the Dude Rocks channel. Here I do a variety of things to follow us. I like that you put your karaoke because that was always working well with you. So it's good that you put that one at the top. That was really smart. The only thing, like we were talking a while ago about a niche within a niche, is even though you're doing other things, I would pick what you think sums up your channel the most and run with that. You can mention some other things down below, but just for algorithm's sake, so it's easier to find you, I would really pick the thing that best sums up your channel, which will also get you the most push. That would be the biggest part to start off with. I would also avoid listing them off like this. For the simple reason is the algorithm is very picky on now what it pushes because it's trying to understand what is spam and what is not. And by no means am I saying you're spam. I know you're not. But when it's done like this, a lot of times the algorithm, it kind of looks at it as a bunch of different things and it might construe it that way, if I'm saying it right. So, oh, here, let me close that. Ours is not the best example, like I say, because we have timetables into it and stuff that messes up a lot. But basically, just a 2-liner, and I always say, think of your about section like a business plan. And every business plan has a mission statement and about 2 lines, because the algorithm works in hierarchy from most important to least important. But the least important is still important. There's no wasted real estate when it comes to this. Same as your description, same with your tags, etc. So 2 lines that really just outline what your channel does. Basically, this is telling the algorithm, I do this for anybody looking for it. I'm that person for the job. No highs, no hellos, because even the highs will go into the search terms. Don't confuse it. Just a straightforward 2-line answer. Then underneath, try to go 2, even 3 lines. This is a bit much. 3 lines that just goes more into detail what you talked about in the first 2. Then after that, you can talk a bit more about the other things that you do. And then at the end, have your call to action. Don't forget to hit the like and subscribe, because people forget all the time. That's the place for that would be at the bottom, which I would put down there. Some put at the top, and good to you for not doing that, because then that becomes part of their main search terms in that that business plan side that I was talking about. You know, then the algorithms, well, this channel is about subscribing and I want to hit 1,000 subscribers. That's why people put that stuff at the top. They're really kind of shooting themselves in the foot. How can the algorithm send the right people to you if it doesn't know what you do? So make sure spelling, punctuation is spot on, folks. Because the algorithm is just a computer when it's said and done, and it needs to understand what you're doing. So don't complicate things with it. Just put it right out for it. And those 2 lines really get it off to a good start. Then elaborate some more. Then give them a little bit too about why you started your channel. You know, this time you can even talk about it, Eric, why you started this time and what, you know, what your feelings are about it and stuff. People love to connect with characters. Think of your favorite movies, your favorite TV shows, etc., favorite books. It's all about connecting with somebody who's doing it and feeling a connection to them, whether it's good, whether it's bad. It's the point is they connect. So that's what I'm saying that, because once you do that, everything else starts to fall into place. And I mean, you've been down this road already. You know about design, you know about thumbnails and stuff like that. I would still try to incorporate some of your banner elements into it all around, just for continuity purposes. Just so people, you know, they see your thumbnails right away. They're going to be like, oh, there's the Dude Rocks right there. I know that without a doubt. I don't even know what he's doing, but I know it's him. Because we're just not that big yet to really go off our namesake. And especially, you know, if you want to, I don't know if you want to do it or not, if how far you want to separate yourself, you could put up there, even if you wanted to, like formally of, you know, recycle dude if you choose to, or if you don't, that's fine as well. But that's something you can add in the banner as well. Yeah, and of course, social medias, if you have any, definitely get them in there, create them. But like I say, you know a lot of this stuff already. You've done a lot of it before. I would just try to build the continuity between your thumbnails, and do it now while you don't have too many thumbnails before it gets out of control. This is the time to really add to it and start building up that continuity. And I'm sorry, guys, when I bring up our channel is not perfect. There's always changes going on. I have an array of changes I got to make soon. It's just I'm a visual person. It's just easier for me to explain. If you go to, like, say I go to my videos folder. For us, you can see the banner, the profile picture, and all the thumbnails. There's a continuity between them. We rarely ever play with the thumbnail. The bottom stays the same. That's the same font right across for everything, no matter what we do. That's the continuity part. That's the part that people will say, oh, there's Pusa Studios, even if they don't know what we're doing yet. Then I leave the upper part. That's for the expression of the whatever thumbnail it is of the night. But you can just have it as a circle in your thumbnail, top left. Just avoid the right side, because you see if you put a mouse over, you always got the time and add to query there. And down the bottom right-hand corner, you always have the timestamp. So the preferable part to have it standing out would be your top left or bottom left on that side, or across the bottom in some sort. Like you see here, my banner is made specific, and this was learning from mistakes. Before I used to have them too long, it would go into the timestamp. I learned over time, shorten them down so the timestamp can never get in the way of them. Therefore, they're always visible. So, I don't know. That would be my biggest thing I would say about it, because you're just getting running again, but you know a lot of this stuff already. You've been down the YouTube road. So.
And welcome back.
Mm-hmm. Welcome back, and wishing you all the best of luck with it. So, but I would definitely break that up, because you might get concerned. Another thing always try to avoid is comma this, and now you don't have too many of them here, but if you do condense that, you might feel the need to do that more. Try to avoid that, because the algorithm always watches too if it's comma this. Why are they doing it? Think of the old spam ones that we used to see, you know, the spam. They did a lot of that, you know, back in the days where every word was basically a trigger word to try and bring people on by getting the algorithm's attention. I like cars and boats and trains and planes and apples and oranges and trees and Epsom salts and etc., like that with a comma. You know, the algorithm doesn't want that stuff anymore. So,
well, I would say in your about section, you have at least 8 different categories there. So that is not really the best way to approach it if you're looking for growth. But I mean, it's up to you. I know you're doing a variety of videos, live streams, but you really are covering, you know, a couple different categories altogether just by listing them out there. I would really review the way your about section is written to have it a little bit more condensed, even although you might be doing those videos, but still your channel maybe is a little bit more focused on one, maybe 2 particular things to help the algorithm understand who to suggest those videos to.
I agree. I hope you guys are having a good time. Folks, if you haven't hit the like button, please do. It really does help us out a lot. And if you have some friends you think like what we do, we'd love to meet them. Now my second pair of headphones have low battery. What is going on tonight? Oh my God, Pixelbia, I know about those days and then some.
Train Watcher Dawn, hello, and yes, there you go, a typo in the description. Thank you so much for noticing that, guys. We're helping each other here with tips, and of course, so you can notice something that can help each other.
That's cool.
That's much appreciated as well.
We got reviewed by a channel that's come here. I just met him.
Retro Completionist.
Retro Completionist was doing, just had hit 1,000.
Yeah.
And was reviewing channels. And I asked to go on because he was asking, and there was nobody asked. He was asking channels they wanted to be reviewed. And we went up and he's like, oh my God. First of all, we're not a big channel. There's people that get 3 times the amount of subscribers we have in a day. We have no disillusions about it. We don't need our egos stroked. Why I went up is I miss stuff all the time. We're looking at it all the time. I love when somebody else looks. They're catching things that I'm missing and I want to fix them. So, Ronaldo, anytime, my friend, anytime. And I have to say it, I wouldn't feel right if you left here without it. It's all gravy. I love that. I swear to God. Please call your channel It's All Gravy. I love it so much. I get tingles when I hear it. I kid you not. Thank you so much for coming tonight. Really, really do appreciate it. You guys are absolutely awesome, folks, and we're going to bring another one up here. That's awesome. The Dude Rocks is saying thank you. Exactly. It helps us all. I had to squint to see it, but you know what? That helps us well. All those things make a big difference, and we appreciate it. We've had people tell us. I've had thumbnails where people message me, oh, Andrew, I just noticed that you better get it fixed. I appreciate it. I miss stuff all the time like that. It's all gravy. Oh, my God. I love it. You got, oh my God, you're awesome, man. You're awesome. Alrighty, folks. I think it's time we get another channel up here on the board. So hit that like button, tweet it, tell friends, anybody who doesn't know, let them know. And let's get the show on the road, shall we?
Yes, let's do it.
All right.
Let's spin the wheel. Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. So let's see, who is it? Only 1 entry per person, and no guessing of letters or numbers. Let's do it.
Alrighty, folks, let's do it. Here we go. We got the echo on. It's time to get somebody else on the board. I hope you're ready. Here we go, folks. It's time to spin. There we go. All right. And we got some great looking channels in here, and it's a pleasure to have each and every one of you. You guys are absolutely awesome. And I hope you're ready for this, because I sure am. Well, Squitch Girl UK, how you doing? Great to see you, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. Are you guys ready for this? I think it's time we get this up here, folks. Get another one up on the board. You need some letters to work with, and I got them for you. The next 2 letters to get up on the board. SD, simply Dana. SD, simply Dana. SD, simply Dana. Farm Troop, welcome. How are you doing tonight? Great to have you in here. Hope you're doing fantastic. Punch me, I punch you back. Oh dear, jeez, no, we can't have that kind of stuff. Farm Troop, no sub for sub lingo. It will get you tossed out. Just letting you know. There you go. Cody Kills is holding on to that first place spot tonight. Kristen Tiff, what's going on? Great to see you. How are you? At number
6.
Number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Pixelbia Lifelong Learning.
Pixel P, a lifelong learning that's about to make a big change on our channel, folks. So if you do not ever, this is the time to grab her up. Let's get you set up here, Pixel P. There we are.
Brutally Jenkins, hello and
Hey,
welcome.
what's going on? How are you? Welcome. How are you doing?
And once again, it's only one entry per person. And welcome everybody who just joined us. Chris, good to see you. Kish Fam Japan.
Hey, what did Brutally Jenkins do?
It just automatically does it
Oh.
because of the special characters.
Oh, okay. I was going to say. Oh, that's too bad. No. I hope you hang around.
Yeah. Kishi Fam Japan, congratulations on being monetized.
Yeah, folks, just because of special characters, double check first before timing somebody out like that. Weren't doing nothing wrong whatsoever. I hope you can come back after this one's back. If it's in a foreign language, folks, and we don't understand what it's saying, we got to remove it and ask them to do it in English just so we know what's being said in our chat. But, I mean, Brutal Jenkins just uses accentuated characters, that's all, so...
So yeah, hope you can come back to us. Sometimes YouTube automatically times it out too. It just assigns it to the mod. So that happens too. Okay, we have Pixel Be a Lifelong Learning.
That's okay. Sorry, I messed up. I typed 2 times. Oh, sorry. Okay. I didn't even notice. Okay, Pixel Pia, folks. Pixel Pia. Oh, let's bring down that echo some more. There we go. Pixel Pia just has a fantastic channel. We've looked at hers a couple of times in time, but she is getting ready, changing her channel's direction and that. And I think she's finally found her way to niche in there and really bring out her best traits. And that's where I think your best work's going to come from, because it's driven by passion. I know a lot of people say you should follow your heart, but that's kind of bad advice, because sometimes following your heart means banging your head against a wall on here like anything else. Sometimes things just don't work out, and you got to know when to make a change. But I really think this way is going to fuel your passion for it, and it's really going to come out in the screen. And I definitely am hoping that it goes like wildfire. You deserve it. Okay, so what work are you giving me tonight? I'm not sure right now. I think you have so much on your plate already, and I think you're in a good state. I don't know. I really don't know. Anything? I'm kind of drawing a blank.
I always have something. My homework to you is to find 3 more ways how you can promote your content. That's what you are missing. You're missing promotion of your content. You're missing the advertising of your content. We gotta, guys, advertise our content to get people to see it. The more it is shared, the more people even outside of YouTube are going to be seeing it, the more YouTube is going to be suggesting within YouTube. So there you go, your homework. Find 3 more ways to share your content out, because I really think that's what is lacking to get those views up. So there you go.
I hope you find, like, really scour, for instance, with what you're doing, that you're going to scour, like, Facebook and stuff like that, but looking more for groups and also looking more for bloggers and getting the attention of them.
Well, since she has blog as well. So.
Yeah, I know that, but I mean getting out to other bloggers.
Yeah, exactly.
That's what I mean. It's great she has her blog, but now getting that out so more bloggers start sharing out all what you're doing, you know, and widening your audience that way. Because I think you have something great to give, and once it's noticed by the right people and starts to pick up momentum, I think it's going to gain a lot of momentum.
Yeah. I definitely think that that's gonna be the answer. It's very nicely coming together. There's lots of work putting in, and Pixel P is pivoting her channel now into more niched kind of thing, slowly doing that. As we always say, you can't just jump into it cold feet. So it's in the process of transforming.
It's a hard group to tap into, but now I might be right. I might be way off on this. But when I think about what you do, and I think about your personality, and I think about your age, I could see you tapping in to the 17 to 25-year-old female group. I could so see you becoming this amazing place that they like kind of a lot of like women living on their own for the first time, young women, a lot of college age women, a lot of women about to go out on their own, a lot of girls in that age that didn't have moms or something like that. Yeah. I could so see them almost having like a cult-like following over what you do, and it's just getting it into their hand. It's hard. I would so love to see you team up with some of like the makeup channels that are a bit bigger, that have that kind of reach, and try to like some sort of collab or something with them, or some sort of cross promotion with them. And that, I really think once they get their teeth into what you do, they're not going to want to let go.
Yeah, I think the cross collab is a great idea with bloggers. Maybe you can write a blog on their blog, they can write it on yours. You can cross promote your videos, kind of do that. Is going to open you up to new audience. And direct sharing as well, not just being present on other social media, but directly sharing the link to your video with hashtags on Twitter, with a proper description on Facebook, and so on each platform differently. So because that's exactly what is going to trigger the algorithm within YouTube to suggest you more as well. That's all part of it.
Brutal Jenkins, you did nothing wrong. You have nothing to apologize for into it. And they were just helping us out. They seen the other fonts and they were just thinking maybe it was like a different language you get hit sometimes. You did nothing wrong. You have nothing to apologize for. And thank you very much for the kind words. It really means a lot. Thank you. Thanks for coming back in.
Do appreciate. Thank you. Kishi found Japan. That is amazing and really excited for you.
Yes.
And yes, hard work definitely pays back. That is awesome. Chris Tan, good to see you.
You see, folks, we've talked about this. We have our memberships now, and not to get all into that, we talked about it a while ago. In short, why do we keep the numbers lower? I would be so much happier than having to have 1,000 people in a year or so at the $7 level US. Xenia and I can pretty much do this. We do not need to become multi-million subscriber followers to do productive work on here. And we don't need to shoot ourselves in the foot and go crazy with the numbers. That's why that bothers me so much, because it's really hampering the chance. I don't want it for just the money. I want it for a following. I want it for a place that Xenia and I can do great things in a controlled environment that YouTube doesn't give us. So you don't need, we don't all have to have, a lot of people come in here thinking, I want to get monetized, then I want to have 10 million subscribers and all that, and I want to be whatever YouTube channel in that category you follow. There's a lot to be said for maximizing what you do within your realm. I brought up the example many times. Say it's a real estate agent from South Florida, and they have a 25,000 following, but they also sell books on how to pass the exam, study guides, do seminars into it. That person could be making way more money, a lot more successful, and having a lot more of an impact than a channel that has 5 million subscribers. So not to put us in a spot where we always feel like we're never getting where we want to go. It's setting up attainable goals and working within them. Get out of the house, go fish. Collabs is always good. It is, as long as it's beneficial to both. That's one thing is a lot of people will offer, but just make sure that you benefit as much. It's okay to say, I can't at this time, or it's just not the right fit for me right now. That's really important, because some of them can be detrimental more than helpful. They're great when they work for each other. Have I mentioned I am their 100th member? Yes, because she said I love it how you do that. Lucky Dog Slots, great to see you. Hope you're doing fantastic. And hit the deck, folks.
Super Sick, Super Chat, 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 Arcade Revolution. Thank you so much for that. Super Sick, Super Chat, 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 Super Sick, Super Chat. Thank you so much to Arcade Revolution. Thank you.
Do appreciate it. Do appreciate it. Thank you so very much. You always come in with that super cape and get her all wound up. Thank you for that.
Thank you. And we have Cajun saying, as a wrench, awesome. I'm really enjoying everything you provide for us to learn from. Thank you for all that you offer during the week. Thank you so much, Cajun Reseller. Do appreciate that. Thank you.
But please, folks, never forget how much you guys do for us. And it's not to be cute. It's the honest to God's truth. Without you guys, no show. Even through the hard times and stuff like that, you guys have been there with us. And you're the reason why people keep coming back, because you're such amazing people to hang out with. And it is a greatly appreciated. Thank you for all you do for us. We appreciate the super chat, but know just you guys being here and the way you make us look. Thank you so much. Hit the deck.
Hey you! Thank you so much for that. Super stick, super chat. Thank you. Super stick, super chat, super stick, super chat, super stick, super chat, super stick, super chat, super stick, super chat. Thank you so much, Arcade Revolution. Yes, hit that that like button, share it out, subscribe to us, and thank you so much to Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Super Sticker Super Chat, Arcade Revolution.
All right.
Thank you.
My God Almighty.
I got carried away. Thank you. Thank you, Kelly. Hello. Welcome back.
That's why I enjoy doing the live collaboration, Time to Network live show every Saturday, and love sharing with others in the community. That is awesome. That is awesome. There's a lot of places that we can get to know each other. Remember that, folks. Just because somebody's on here and they're a bowling channel doesn't mean that's their only interest. You know, we got to remember that people are people with many sides, many dimensions. Purgatory Paranormal of NY. How are you doing? How are you doing? There is one absolutely fantastic lady. Hope you're having an amazing night. Great to see you.
Lion, thank you so much for joining us today. That is awesome. And thank you so much once again, Arcade Revolution, for all the super sticker super chats.
Kelly Crawford, welcome back, by the way. Hope you're doing fantastic tonight. All you guys are doing amazing. I think it's time we get another one up on the board. If you guys can hit that like button, tweet it out, tell friends, all that good stuff. We really, really, really do appreciate it.
Well, because you said, like I said, I am up for rent. So if you need another super sticker super chat in your live stream, you know, you can rent this out.
It's brutally Lauren. Poor brutally Lauren. I keep missing. I see Scott said, where are you? Where are you? Where am I missing you? Lauren, where are you? Lauren does a great service on here. She talks about addiction and has some really interesting panels about it as well. Fellow Canadian.
Yeah, I think Scott Kovac was trying to connect with her.
That's why I'm wondering.
Well,
that is awesome. I'm glad you guys have found each other. Some really good people to get to know each other. Would have been on earlier, but had to do a live. Nice. Very
good
nice.
Job.
Well done.
I like more than just. Oh.
Because she said is the sauciest lady on YouTube.
I should get a bottle of wine and just join the panel on one of Because She Sheds.
I think that would
Saturday
be good. Yes.
night. So.
I think you. She said you'd like to have you back on, so there you go.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, nothing like inviting yourself on, you know.
Yeah.
Something you shouldn't be doing if you want to collaborate with anybody. But yeah, I would really love that. Thank you.
You guys are absolutely awesome. You guys are so funny. Oh my god.
Well, thank God she didn't say I would love for you two to come back, you know. So it's only me.
Yeah, no, I know. I'm out of it. They were like, yeah, we did that. we're not going back down that road again. I can see where they're coming from. Thank
you so much to Arcade Revolution. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. You spoil us rotten. Do appreciate it. Arcade Revolution, you are way too generous, way too kind. Thank you so much. Luke Gack, I'm new here. Can someone explain how this works? I love what you just said there. Now, there's a person with a head on their shoulders. Ask what's going on. Total respect, and we're going to tell you in just 1 minute. You have no fear. We will take care of you. And Brutal Jenkins says, Lauren is not only gorgeous, but she is a fantastic creator. We love you, Lauren.
Oh,
I like that. That is, couldn't agree more. Alrighty, folks. Xenia is going to tell you all how to do it. So you want to fill them in, Xenia? Oh my God, I have to have Andrew's bullshitting face. Blushing.
It says blushing.
I thought bullshitting. Well, both. There you go. Either or was
yeah,
an
we're just
acceptable
gonna
answer.
do for fun, you know.
Yeah.
Just constantly.
Yeah. I'm the pinata of the group. That's right.
You know how we had a candy cam on Halloween, so we would have just a super sticker super chat cam, just on the side, you know, constantly just doing this. There, Scott is back. I think he was checking out Brutally Lauren. I'm pretty sure.
That is awesome. Well, that's what we want. That's great. Kara Creek, how are you? Welcome. Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to have you in here. And Bomb Dom Fella 09 Gaming. I'm a horrible creator. Everybody has their own wants, what they want to do on here. That's what I always say. So maybe somebody thinks you're the greatest creator on here. You never know. All right, Xenia, tell them how to play.
Andrew here is going to be calling out 2 random letters, and it's going to be your time to put them in the chat just once. We then will spin the wheel to see who is the winner. Only 1 entry per person, and please, no guessing of letters and numbers, or we will have to time you out. Let's do it.
Alrighty, folks, there you go. So that's how to do it. It's as easy as that. Remember, 1 entry per person, folks. We only got the first one. Respect your fellow creators. There's enough lag on here as it is, so let's keep it flowing nicely. Hope you guys are ready. Let's do it, folks. Here we go. There we are. All right, folks. Let's see what the next one's going to be up here. Excited! Because you said you're so crazy. Oh my God, I love it. Alrighty, folks, I need another one on the board. Who's it going to be? What letters are we going to use? Well, I'm going to answer that right now, folks. The next 2 letters to get up on the board, T-A, Tanya Ant. T-A, Tanya Ant. T-A, Tanya Ant. As in Tanya and Ant. T-A, Tanya Ant. Judy's in the house. Judy K. Martini, what is going on? Great to see you. Hope you're doing amazing. Always a pleasure to see you. We are waiting.
Let's see who's the winner of this round.
That's right, TNA. A little bit of TNA for everybody. There we go, folks. There we go. Already we got number
13.
Number 13. There we go. We'll let it go up here so we get a decent count. There we are. Already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Cajun Roots Reseller.
Cajun Roots Reseller. Come on up. Let's take a look at what you got going on. Let's show everybody what you have to offer. There we are. Oh, wait a minute. It jumped over too quickly. Just for ease sake, Cajun Roots Reseller, can you post your link in the chat? Well, hang on a second. Let me see. Oh, no, I got you.
Judy, good to see you back. How are you?
There we are.
Cara Creek, welcome back.
There we are, folks. There we are. We have Cajun Roots Reseller up on the board. So great to have you up here. Actually, hun, Chris is not coming with coffee, so I'll be right back, okay? Destination Chronicles, what's going on? Great to see you. But I'm leaving you in good hands. Xenia's going to review for a sec. I'll be right back.
There's a link in the chat here as well. Good to see everybody here. Congratulations and hello if you're just coming in here. So we have Cajun Roots Reseller here on the board on the screen right now, and Andrew have been jumping onto the About section right away, so let's go to that. By a thrift store, garage sales, estate sales to resell on eBay. Can we just sort of sort for the week ending in total cost? Because, you're including some major keywords there in the About section. I think the description needs to be worked on a little bit more, just to have a little bit more condensed. Words like thrift stores, garage sales, estate sales, it's a very general. Something more specific in a good sentence. And the first paragraph should be more about what your channel is about and less about you or YouTube in general. So you can mention the dates and all of that, but down below somewhere more. So I would really suggest more condensing like a summary statement about your channel in that first paragraph. That is super important because that's how AI determines who to suggest your videos to. And the more precise AI understands who to suggest your videos, the more likely people that do get exposed to your videos, suggested videos and so on, they actually will be clicking because they are interested in it. If AI knows that you are an orange and it knows people that loves oranges, well, it's gonna offer your channel to the people loves oranges. Otherwise, if it does know if you're orange or strawberry or kiwi, well, it's gonna be all over the place, and people, you might be suggested to people that are not actually interested in. So that's why it's so super important to have that first paragraph super condensed and super researched into keywords when you are writing that. But other than that, it's pretty good. I think it's in a good place, but it just needs some polishing. There you go. That's the right word I'm looking for. So we just reviewed the about section, Andrew, since that's where you landed.
Oh, that's all right. You're doing good. Thank you very much. No, I just really need a coffee. I could feel I was running off my coffee buzz.
Oh, you are running somewhere. It's just like our sound switched, I think, something there. I don't know.
So you did the about section?
Yep.
Go ahead. You're already familiar with the channel, so you knocked yourself out.
Well, Cajun Roots Retailer have been working on the channel a lot as well, and joined us recently to our membership. So lots of questions and working on the channel as we go too. So I can see there's a lot of changes in the process getting as well. I see that you have a scheduled live stream. I would suggest to feature it somewhere at the beginning of your homepage. Homepage is something that you should be definitely working on, and we know that we keep repeating, but we keep repeating it for the channels that don't have it because it's so important, because it's your first impression, and really people have around 3 to 7 seconds before they decide to switch to something else, or they decide to go into your channel deeper and actually watch something. So the first impression, it's super fast and it's super important, and if you don't have it in place, you might just skip a viewer or even possible subscriber. And it literally takes maybe 10 minutes to set up, maybe 15 minutes if you don't have playlists. So that would be something that I would be actually working on ASAP, Cajun Roots Reseller, to have those playlists with the description. And definitely if you have something planned ahead, like a live stream like I see there, you have planned later on, feature that so people landing on your YouTube page actually can click that reminder. Otherwise, if they're not digging through your videos, they're gonna miss it that it's there. So you possibly lose a subscriber or a viewer for that video. I just did the part this Wednesday when you talked about that in your Tuesday show this week. Yeah, there you go. Keep on working. It's always a process in the works. But I think, as Pixelpia says, homework is definitely a homepage right there.
And we never want to do it in the sense that we're kind of like negative. We'll change this. The thing with it is, and Pixelpia is a great shining example of that, it's also with us as well. And there's never a time where it's like, okay, good, now it's where it has to be and it can stay. The algorithm changes all the time. Always noticing little things that can be bumped up in that. So you're gonna notice, you're gonna think sometimes maybe we sound like in a pain when we get you up time and time again. It's a never-ending process. I always say having a channel is like having a garden, and it always needs tending to. And there's always something that can be changed a little bit to bring it that much better. So, but always remember, folks, it's our suggestions onto it. But in the end, only you can be happy with your channel. And remember, this is really important. It doesn't matter if it's us or anybody. Nobody has the right to dictate how your channel goes or what you do with it. It is so important to keep control of your channel. And I throw us into the mix as well. Like I say, I'm never hurt if somebody decides not to do what we do or anything like that, because it is important. And I used to say the expression, as long as you're good with YouTube, you're good, like within their realm. But even if you're not, you're good, because nobody's concerned but you. You're the channel holder. And this goes out to everybody. When it's all said and done, you're always going to have people trying to get a hold of what you do. They're going to find a way to get a foothold into it. Especially if your channel gets any kind of traction. It doesn't need to be big traction. You might be getting 6 in, but there's 6 constant people coming in. There's going to be somebody who's going to want to get their claws on it at some point down the road. Always remember, keep control of your channel. Don't let anybody else ever have the keys to it. It's like giving keys to your house. And once they're in, they're hard to throw out. So, can you please return the love and respect that Pooch Studio has shown us? Please hit that on your way in. May God shine his everlasting love and light on your entire family. Well, thank you so very much, Burrito Jenkins. Thank you so much for that. Do appreciate it. BLT gamers. I had some BLTs for you. Don't Xenia's gonna have to make BLTs. You know that. You're inspiring me. You're inspiring me for BLTs. You guys give a lot of useful information, and you guys right back. It's a two-way street, folks. Without you guys, no show, no nothing. People wouldn't want to hang around in here if you guys weren't here. You guys are really awesome. And we try not to be too tight onto it. We do have a set of rules. I know it's confusing because some places do networking differently. Some are more close to some for some are the far opposite. We just choose to run our channel the way we think it best suits us and attracts the best amount of people that we like to be in the company of. So we thank you guys very much. I believe you guys make it a very enjoyable place for people to enjoy what we're all doing. So you guys really do rock. Thank you so much for it.
Thank you so much for all the nice words in the chat as well. Definitely.
Yep.
Guys, Split Screen Gaming League still here as well. Salvatore here. Celso Dascara, welcome here. Carol Creek, thank you so much for.
BLTs, I like BLTs, no T. There you go. You're like my sister. My sister's the exact same as
Maybe it's beans, lentils, and tofu.
They know you're already from Eastern Europe. You didn't need to go and do that. She did make me BLTs when we were living in Latvia, and we had to get this small little pack. I think it was 6 slices.
Yeah.
Of bacon. Yep. And then the mayonnaise, of course, is in the tear off bag that we had to pour onto it.
Squeeze out thing.
I gotta say, I mean, it was good. She did a fantastic job, Romeo. But it was nice to come back and have one of the helm. I think once you had helmet with the helmet and the
yes.
But they were very good. I mean, there's a lot of great food over there. Really great food.
Now, a tip for you that's not related to the channel: if you're making bacon, do it in a pan, and you can actually make it in squares, so you can just layer them up.
She latches it. Is that what do you call that?
Lettuce.
Lattice. She does it like lattice. You know, weaves them in between each other. 3 slices and 3 slices, and then you got a nice piece you can just plop right on your bread.
And if you make lots of them, you can just stack them up like that in the fridge between the napkins, and there you go.
Yep. So there you go.
Super easy, and nothing splurs into your face like when I do it on the top of the. I hate that hot oil. It's not a bit
if one of the ingredients are missing. Says Lena Nerdwing, and it has to be a BLT. That's it. That's all. I like a lady who knows what she likes. There you go. That's right. JDS, how are you? Hope you're doing fantastic. Great to see you, our fellow Canuck. Hope you're doing great tonight. Let me be clear. Bacon, lettuce, and tomato. No tomato, just a BL with some mayo on toast. Yum. You're making me hungry.
I don't think we have tomatoes, so there you go.
I just bought tomatoes. I bought a whole thing of them.
Oh, that's right. Yes,
yeah, we have tomatoes.
That's right. JD is flying Canuck. Hello, how are you? How are you doing?
Trying to get out of it with a fast one like that. I'm the one who went and bought them. I know they're there.
Yes, you did.
I was buying them in the store going, there's one part of the BLT. Oh, lettuce. There's the second part of the BLT, and so on and so forth. So.
Do we have bread?
Oh, shit.
I don't know. We might. I don't know.
No, we only got flatbread tonight.
Oh, no. You know what we have? We have hamburger buns. Do you want to have a BLT and a hamburger bun?
All right, folks. We got to go, folks. It's been great hanging out with you. We do have to go, folks. I want to thank you guys all for such an amazing show tonight. And yes, folks, our numbers have been taking a big hit. There's a lot going on with the algorithm lately. We're not getting pushed near as much. But you know what? Nobody is. And you can check all over the net. They're complaining about steady. Big creators, small creators. A lot have been showing their numbers in Twitter in a group like I showed you earlier today about CPM rates. It's just the times we live into right now. But you know what? Nonetheless, these have been fantastic shows. And once again tonight, we did it without numbers. And we've been doing that for a while now. I think we've only done 3 ones with numbers in the last 15 episodes or so. And you guys come in and have a great time, and we still get to learn lots about each other's channels and stuff. Get to talk with each other. It's not a meat market, and we try to keep it not too boring, I hope. But for the people that come in here all the time, you guys really make it awesome. And we do appreciate you so much. Thank you, Salvatore. The thanks goes to you guys. So take care of yourselves. Be well on here. The storms will pass. We'll all get this figured out together. In the meantime, if you have some friends you think you would like what we do, we would love to meet them. More than happy to. But we're really lucky to have you folks. So never forget that. Thank you so much. Take care of yourselves. Be good to each other. And we'll see you really soon.